for it.
All right, hopefully the audio's good. Yo, what is going down, y'all? Welcome in the most underrated podcast you already know.
Hell yeah!
Broadcasting from Most Underrated Studios, I am your man, Thomas the Franchise. The homie Dow Palantonio chilling across from me. Had the quick trigger with that one, bro. You know, I had to quick rip that intro because I didn't want to get, this is one of the most legendary type of guitar riffs there is. Intro songs. So, YouTube's looking out. They're going to clip us.
That's beautiful is what it is.
What about this, though?
Oh, weird. Little Daryl Hall?
Okay, give me the band.
Hall notes.
The band and song of both.
Okay. Eagles Hotel, California.
Got it?
And then Hall Notes. Is it going to be Maneater? Hold on. Hold on.
Is he struggling? Does he need to wait for the chorus? If you got to wait for the chorus, you lose a little couple points.
It's Maneater.
You're confident.
100%.
100%. Lock it in. Final answer.
I do not need to phone a friend.
I love this intro. We're just gonna do this every week. We're just gonna do different matchup. We're gonna quiz every single week.
Oh, I'm gonna win.
It's a new segment on the show. Actually, it's not a new segment. It's our new intro. It's how we do the intro now. Let's see if you're right. Here comes the chorus. See if we get clipped on this. That actually is fire.
It's pretty good.
Sounds like it goes. Like this was the normal song.
It sounds like some Jimmy Buffett.
Right.
Like Margaritaville.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, if you guys have any dope mashups on the show you think we can get Dow with off the top of the show,
Not possible.
let me know.
You might be able to get the prices right or the price is wrong, bitch. Dow can't guess the shoe prices. She ain't getting me on songs.
Are we everything looks good. Okay, cool. On my end, the chat wasn't popping up. My computer is trash today.
Not good.
Not good at all. I got
Not good.
1,300 tabs open over here too. I should have restarted it before the show, and I knew I was gonna restart it last night before I started my prep.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'll restart it in the morning. But I already still had a bunch of tabs open. You know what a pain it is to copy all those links, reconfigure everything just so you can restart the computer.
It's a bitch.
It's a bitch.
That's why you didn't do it.
That's exactly why I didn't do it. Now
That's why we're sitting here eating our dickheads.
Now I'm paying for it now. It looks all right. It's all right. Anyways, welcome in. Thank you to everybody that is up in the chat today. Thank you guys for waiting on us once again. At least we don't have any. Audio issues this week.
Yeah, that's nice.
Everything seems to be good. We will have Mashup Kings, Ryan Jackson. We will have the fantasy football raffle. That'll be going on. We'll do that right before we get into sneakers. So probably about an hour or so, hour and a half, we'll go into the fantasy football raffle before we get into sneakers. So everyone, if you're on Patreon, you'll have additional entries in addition to the raffle tickets you purchased. We have everyone already in the randomizer. Dow will put it up on the screen. We'll go through and randomly select the 9 people that will be joining the Fantasy Football League.
Yeah,
with myself, Dallas, and John King.
The champ. John King.
There you go. So that'll be fun. $50 buy-in on that 12-team league. Yahoo draft will be sometime this week whenever we can all work it out. I'm thinking Sunday, Saturday or Sunday. Whatever works for you guys, we'll figure it all out. I'll get in contact with everybody that's in the raffle.
Well, it sounds like Robin's in the chat. You should get in contact with her. Make sure that's okay that I draft on Sunday.
Oh, is it not? Are you in trouble?
No.
How many drafts have you had so far?
2.
And same leagues.
And then I have
right?
Tuesday with you.
How many leagues are you in this year?
5.
Wow.
I used to do 8.
That's crazy, guy.
I've retired 3.
That's too crazy.
5. You're doing 8, 9.
I'm doing 8.
Oh shit.
I think 7 or 8. But I'm gonna have to. I think this is the last year I can do that many.
That's too much.
I'm gonna have to cancel. Wait, you just told me Kamara was trending. Why?
I'll tell you why Kamara's trending. We got contract disputes.
What?
He's had 3 unexcused absences to practice. And they went to Sean Payton to say, hey, what's going on? He's like, I don't want to talk about it. We can't talk about it right now.
That's not good, guy. You remember I just traded Kamara last year? Remember I made that? It was a terrible dynasty trade.
That was the worst.
It was, I traded.
Didn't you need a quarterback?
Yeah, because my dynasty, I had Cam Newton and Ben Roethlisberger
That's
for
right.
dynasty. If you're not familiar with dynasty fantasy football, you're like a real GM. Like you keep your team year to year, and you only draft 5 new players. So you have 25 guys on your roster, and 20 of them you keep year to year. You can
Right.
you select 20 keepers, you drop 5 guys, and then you draft 5 new guys. You can drop more than 5 if you want. If you want to draft 10 new guys, you can. But you have to draft a minimum of 5 new guys, and that's all the rookies that are coming out of college this year into the league. People that are on there, free agents. Maybe someone popped off at the end of last year and no one picked them up. Maybe there's someone that's been on the league. You can draft those guys too.
How hard is that this year when we didn't get to see shit?
Really hard.
Oh my god.
Really hard. You're strictly going off names.
I'm glad I'm not in any dynasty.
Yeah, you're just strictly going off names. Oh, I got to get this off. We got clipped on this one last time. Did we? Oh yeah, we did. We got clipped on this. Get this out of my face. Never want to hear that MGMT again. Never want to hear that again. All right, this is fine. I don't even know what this is, but
This is Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco and Slipknot.
See, nobody can get me.
I'm gonna get you on something. You know the Slipknot song?
A little bit, yeah. That's really weirdly sped up.
They speed it up. I don't know shit about
confused,
Slipknot, bro.
yeah.
I don't know shit about Slipknot. But anyway, what was I saying?
About fantasy dynasty.
Oh yeah, so that's how Dynasty works. So yeah, it's gonna be very, very tough this year. It's gonna be very tough. But I traded Alvin
See, that
Kamara
wasn't
last
Slipknot.
year.
Now it's Slipknot.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Might be too much yelling in the background for me. I can't mess with that.
Neither can Robin.
That's a little too much. But
Where's that chill mix? That chill stuff is always good. Like that deep house shit.
yeah,
Maybe we save that for sneakers.
I like that.
All right.
I like that a lot. How was your weekend, man? Did you do anything fun?
Dude, I'm
You
excited.
work all weekend?
You know what? Let's do mine real quick because I'm more excited to hear about yours, dude. Your extravaganza in which you went. It was your birthday. Like, let's make this shit about you. My weekend was good. I didn't really watch the UFC fights. Spent some time with Robin. We did a Sunday Fun Day drink fest yesterday. Do we drink a lot? No, man. We're very careful. But Muzzy and our buddy Muzzy and Nikea, they hung out with us. We went to Blue Moon Brewery. Super sick.
Nice.
They have
Was it Saturday night, you said?
No, it was yesterday.
Oh, just yesterday.
Sunday Fun Day. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Saturday night, we didn't do much, man. I think we stayed close to the house. I can't even remember.
So you guys are getting out more now. All
We
of a
are.
sudden, you
We
guys
are.
are hitting bars.
We
You
did
guys are
bars.
hitting restaurants.
It
You guys
was-
are at Top Golf.
It
No
was
mask.
yeah, it's
Well,
a
actually, you were
I
still
was.
masked. But
I was masked up.
What about yesterday?
Yeah, we were masked up unless we were eating, And Blue Moon was really good, dude, because they if you got up to even go to the bathroom, take a shit, whatever, they had you wear the mask and they were monitoring it pretty well. So it was cool to hang out with Muzz and Nikea. We love those guys. So Robin's been working a lot. You know what I mean? She's been at the house, dude, just remote working. Dude, her workload has stacked up like 2 times.
Oh,
So
really?
so the object really getting out yesterday was just getting Robin out of the house, dude. Like, she just wanted to be around people, dog. She's been working so fucking hard and super proud of her. So we just kind of had a little Sunday Fun Day. Outside of that, dude, we really stuck close to the house. We didn't do much. That was my weekend, really. Now, let me hear about yours, dude. Let me hear about where you went, how it was, the dips in the pool, the pancakes for birthday breakfast. I want to hear about this shit.
You been to a little place called Nathrop, Colorado?
Never heard of her.
It's down south. It's about 2.5 hours, like southwest into the mountains that way, which was nice because it got us away from the wildfires.
Oh, is that on the way to Buena Vista? Like,
Yes,
close?
dude, right over in the same area, like
Okay.
15 minutes from Buena Vista.
Ah, gotcha.
Did you say Buena Vista? Buena Vista?
Buena Vista.
Buena Vista.
Did I say?
No. I was just wondering. I hear people say Buena Vista all the time. I don't know.
Buena.
Buena Vista.
Buena.
That's
you
how
might
you
even
make it
not, don't even say the B. It's Buena.
Buena Vista.
Buena Vista.
So the W is now silent.
Yeah.
And the V is an H.
Oh yeah.
Buena Vista.
Buena Vista.
Okay, cool.
See.
so yeah, it's like 15 minutes from there, but it was dope. It was a really cool resort. I don't know if you saw my IG story.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dope ass. These rooms are called the Cliffside Rooms. So you had your little walkout patio there. You could oversee the pool that you kind of saw from where I was at.
Yeah.
Was the adult section. So that's where we spent most of our time because we weren't trying to be around a bunch of kids.
Clothing optional?
Yeah, no.
Oh, damn.
It's just clothing,
That would have been sick.
not optional.
would
Clothing
you
only.
if it was optional? Would you rock it or would you
if-
stock it?
If
Stock
my
it
lady
up?
wanted to, yeah, I don't care. I'll do whatever.
Damn, I like that.
Whatever she's down. I'm down for whatever.
You know, I took
DF dub.
not to get
What's it
too
say?
far out of it. I took we went to prom, right, my senior year. I had a buddy come back from my hometown,
Yeah.
and we took my buddy and I. We took our ladies to a clothing optional hot springs. That was fun.
When was this?
That was prom, senior year.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, man.
Fun?
It was fun.
Cool?
It was cool.
Bunch of people there? or
You
no?
see a lot more. The people that actually take off their clothes at a clothing optional place, in my experience, are usually the ones you don't want to see.
Right.
But let's get back to
No,
your
that's
trip.
how it was in Vegas when I went to, that Caesar's Palace. They have that hedge area where the hedges, that pool, you walk up the stairs and the hedges kind of block the whole pool.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a nude area.
Hell
I walked in there one time, walked right back out. It's the oldest titties I've ever seen in my life.
Did you
terrible.
see any dicky do disease over there?
No, I got out quick, dude.
You know where your belly stick out further than your dicky do?
Oh, is that what it is?
Hell yeah. All right, let's get back to your trip here. So cliffside view, super sick.
Yeah. Just the pool was cool. They had a bunch of different areas. So there was like an area that had like 2 or 3 swimming pools, and then there was another area that had like hot tubs along the creek. So you could there's these hot spots that are little hot springs right along the creek that you can actually go down, walk in the creek where it's super cold, but in those little pockets, it's super hot.
Oh, that's cool.
So it kind of mixes and it creates like a nice warm water where you can sit and chill in those, and you're actually in the straight up real creek, like the mountains.
Gotcha. So if you were clothing optional, you had to be very strategic and not get in that cold area.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So they had that, they had pools, and then they had the big hot spring pool like we were in, it was like bath water, dude. It was a little warmer than like when you just ran a bath, the warm water at the beginning. It wasn't super like hot tub water, but really, really warm.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so that was nice. And then there was 3 different hot tubs too. So we were able to jump in those, and they were all different temperatures. So that was cool. But I really enjoyed it, dude. I thought it was fun. If you guys are looking for a getaway spot, man, and you're coming to Colorado, or if you're local, check out Mount Princeton Resort. It's not super, super cheap, but the cool thing is when you book a room there, it includes access to the spa, the sauna, all the pools, everything else. You don't have to buy like a additional day pass or anything else. They have this water park area where there's a slide and all this stuff going on over there too. So there's something for everyone. Families, just couples, whatever you want to do.
Highly recommended?
Oh, yeah. I thought it was
Great experience.
I thought it was really good. And the reason I like this better than what we did at Pagosa Springs, because at Pagosa Springs, remember we stayed in that hippie hotel.
Sure.
It was cool. It was a very nice hotel and everything was good, but it was not connected to the resort. This one, you stayed at the Mount Princeton Resort, so you got access to all the pools and everything. You just got a wristband. You can go wherever.
Did you have AC?
Oh, yeah.
Because we didn't have AC until you're right. You didn't have AC at the hippie one.
Nope. But we didn't need it. Luckily, it was super cool that weekend.
Gotcha.
So the windows were open and it was.
So this is a place that we'll go. Dog friendly?
Pets? Could you bring pet? Yes, they had pet. They had pet. You could.
I mean, I'm sure there was money that you had to pay, like deposits and shit.
You could definitely do pet rooms though.
Okay.
There were pet rooms.
This sounds up Robin and I's alley.
Didn't you see my story? The dog that wandered into our hotel room that wasn't even mine.
No, I didn't see that.
What? Did that not post? Maybe I
didn't see that one. I tried to stay locked.
No. So yeah,
I could have missed it.
This random dog. I got this video on my phone. This random dog just rolled into our room, and yeah, I was super confused because like, where the hell did this dog come from?
Was the dog nice?
Nice, yeah, very nice. Older dog. I was calling it he. I was like, hey, bud, and it was a girl, so that was nice.
I'm sure he's pissed, or she was pissed.
Dude, we couldn't even find the owner. We're looking around like, where the hell is the owner? So this dog goes in and out of our room a couple times, like onto the patio. So it's just going out back on the patio, coming around. All of a sudden, this old lady comes rolling around the corner, dude. Like, sounds like she smokes 2 packs a day. Sarah. Oh. I was like, yeah, is this your dog? She's like, what dog? What does it look like?
What?
And she's like, oh yeah, come here, Sarah. And I was like, it sounded like she didn't even know she had a dog. Brought a dog. So it was good times.
Weirdos.
Yeah, it was good times. Random dog just chilling in there. So that shit was tight. What else happened? 2.5 hour drive, not bad. Beautiful drive. Great drive up there. So if you guys ever want to check that out, hit up Mount Princeton Resort, man. Hot springs.
Affordable? I don't know if we talked about that. Or fair at least?
For the cliffside rooms, which are the nicer rooms,
okay,
you're looking at you're going to spend between $400 and $500 for 2 nights. If you're going cliffside.
Okay.
Between $400 and $500 for 2 nights.
Cliffside was sick.
They have these cabins that are even nicer and they're really close. So that's more like if you're going with a group of people, you want to rent that shit out.
Have like a wedding party there or something.
Yeah. Real weddings, birthday, get together for the weekend, whatever.
Gotcha.
Then you guys can all chip in and rent the cabin.
That's dope, man.
So, yeah, you can do that too. They have all kinds of different shit.
Gotcha. Well, since Robin's in the chat, man, I better show one other thing that I did. I tried to fill up the love tank a little bit, so we spent some day drinking. I went to the barn with her. So check this out, man. I don't know if you stay locked to my socials.
Oh, wow, look at you.
Dal Palantonio, man, holding the reins of a horse here. just having a moment while Robin is doing something on the side. I forgot.
Look at you out in the dirt.
Yeah, look at those calves.
Pretty good.
Pretty good calves, huh?
Yeah. What were you riding at all? Or
I didn't ride yesterday. I watched Robin ride. So this is the horse that I was telling you about like a couple episodes ago. This is the horse that she is actually watching over for her friend that lives in Portland, Maine.
Okay.
So she's kind of training it, teaching some things. They're just getting to know each other and building up a pretty cool bond. And she jumped the son of a bitch yesterday.
What does that mean?
So there's jumps, right? And,
okay.
She made the horse jump over.
Equestrian style. Yeah,
dude.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool, man. So I took some video of that. It's pretty cool. I won't put that on there, but yeah, man.
So scary watching her do that. I think she's gonna go down. Does that horse ever look like it's gonna like take her under?
No,
Seems risky.
It is risky. There's no doubt. But
I would be more scared to do that than I would be to go down a handrail on skates.
I was
because I'm out of control.
On the way to the barn,
I don't have control.
Yeah, on the way to the barn, I was thinking the same thing because I knew what her intentions were on this trip because I had to take some film of it. But excuse me, but I was thinking in my head, I was like, shit, man, I would be more confident like getting a 2-cycle motorcycle and just hitting some jumps. And like, I'm more confident in that because this is a magical, mystical animal that you're relying and putting all your faith in to do what it's intended to do. That shit's crazy to me.
Yeah.
But Robin's great, dude. She's so good with animals and horses. She makes these weird sounds out of her mouth and the horse knows what she wants to do. It's crazy. So it was pretty neat, man. So she makes a lot of weird sounds with her mouth as training calls, I guess you'd call it. And she's pretty sick with it, dude. I was pretty proud of her.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, man. So that was fun.
Look at you filling up the love tank.
Yeah,
Speaking of filling up the love tank, anybody out there in the local area, if you're in Colorado, and let me put some music on, there we go. If you're in Colorado and you have a King Soopers by you, check it out. Misha hit me in Dallas up this morning. He was like, yo, fellas, I want you guys to start the week off right here. I'm just letting you know. A little love tank advice.
Yeah.
Roses at King Soopers are $6 for a dozen right now.
Holy shit.
That's a steal and a half.
Hopefully Robin didn't hear that because I'm going to go get some.
There's a couple King Soopers I've been to that have fire roses too. I pick them up for my lady here and there. So $6 for a dozen, fellas. You should buy like at least 5 dozen.
Yeah. I think Misha bought 9 dozen.
6 times 6 is just buy 6 dozen. You're $36 in.
36, and that's a lot
for
of flowers.
6 dozen roses. You can fucking put them shits on the bed. You can sprinkle some petals on the floor.
Put
if you
some
want.
in the bathroom.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know why we just did an ad for King Soopers like they sponsor the show. They don't. But King Soopers, City Market, whatever you got in your area, go check them out, man. Maybe you fill up the love tank.
Yeah.
Take your lady home some flowers just on the just because tip.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh man, that'd be big. Huge.
That would be incredible.
Hey, Con Lee says broke back Dow. Oh shit.
Look at this. Might check it out for my honeymoon. You put a ring on it yet? Con Lee in the super chat, $4.99. Thank you, bro. Have not put a ring on it yet. I would definitely recommend it for the honeymoon. You could do. They have a. Normally it's a little bit easier. This time it was a little bit of a hassle, bro. To be honest, because for my birthday, I was trying to rent a slingshot. You know those side by side Polaris car, motorcycle type vehicle.
Oh, I was thinking one of these. I thought you were going to kill some animals in the mountains. Oh, okay.
I was trying to rip around the hills with that thing.
Sick.
Yeah, so we were trying to rent that thing, and it just didn't work out like planned. But they do have a concierge service up there in normal times, and you can rent different vehicles, hot air balloon trips, hiking guide, fitness, pool yoga classes, like all kinds of stuff and different activities you could sign up for. So for the honeymoon, if you guys want to, do some fun shit, live it up in the mountains. It was great. Plus, it's not far, man. It's not terribly far from like a lot of other really cool places in the mountains. If you wanted to check out Aspen or Vail or anything over there, it's not super far from that. So, great place to go.
That's dope, man.
Blake G, bro, Kings has killer manager specials on flowers on the reg. I bring them home all the time.
Yeah, wow.
Dude.
Who's this guy?
Blake G.
Oh, man. He's in there like chin hair.
Let me tell you guys a funny story really quick about manager specials. I'm talking to Roselli the other day on the phone, right? And do you know anyone else this insane? My uncle is so cheap. He is so about saving money. I'm talking to him about going to King Soopers. I'm like, bro, the King Soopers on Alameda, the Belmar joint, they remodeled it. It is fire. Is that the one you go to? Because he lives right over there. I'm like, this King Soopers is great. He lives in this area. He's like, nah, I don't go there anymore since they remodeled it. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's too nice now? It's too nice for you? And he's like, Yeah, basically. I don't like the manager specials. They don't have good markdowns over there. You know me. I like the manager specials. They mark down the meat. That's where I go. I go to the other one. The manager from this one's transferred over to this King Supers. This is my store now. It's the one I go to because they got good manager markdowns on the meat. Good manager specials. I'm like, this is unbelievable. You're the only guy I know that transfers grocery stores because the manager transferred and he does more markdowns. He's like, yeah, it's all individual. They don't do no markdowns over there. Since they remodeled it and made it all nice, they don't do markdowns no more. So he goes out of the way to go to a different store that's shittier, that's not as nice, has less stock, has less stuff, but they have better manager markdowns.
Probably shittier meat, but it's marked down.
That's exactly what he's you know, dude, he'll go in and buy the whole clearance section of meat and just freeze it, and then he'll still eat it in 6 months. This guy's a maniac. He's a maniac. No one likes to save money like my Uncle Jim.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, why don't you take that shot real quick? I'll hit the symbol for Con Lee. $4.99.
All right, here we go. Here we go, baby. Oh,
that's a great way to start the show.
Got that Jamal Murray bounce, bro.
Shit.
Got that Jamal.
He didn't need any bounces. Are you kidding me?
That was true at the end. Oh my God, was that smoke in the net NBA Jam style? I was waiting for that shit to disintegrate off, bro.
No, I went and bought NBA Jam immediately afterwards.
Wicked.
I was so pumped.
Donovan Mitchell was trying so hard to bring the Jazz back. He was trying so hard to cover that spread. Yeah. He was trying so hard to bring. I know there was a lot of people just pissed at Jamal Murray that had probably bet the Jazz plus points on the live line or maybe before the game. If you went bet them before the game, you're really in trouble because I think they were the favorite. But nonetheless, what'd you watch over the weekend? We'll get into NBA in a second, but did you watch UFC? Did you watch golf? Did you watch there's no tennis. I guess tennis is opening today, right?
That is, yeah. Starts today, the U.S. Open tournament over there in New York. And I don't really know who's playing, who's not. I know, a month ago when we were kind of talking about this event coming up, it sounded like there was going to be a few people that are opting out. So I don't even know who's in and who's out in this tournament.
Interesting.
But yes, I did watch a little bit of golf yesterday. Dude, did you hear, at least, if you didn't watch it, did you hear about the battle between Dustin Johnson and Jon Rahm?
No.
Holy shit, man. They went neck for neck trying to battle it out. Jon Rahm ends up winning the event, $1.7 million.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, he edges out Dustin Johnson in a playoff. Dude, great. Great for TaylorMade. They're both under TaylorMade, which is really, really awesome.
Nice.
So great positive press for those fools. But no, that was a great event yesterday. Scores were super low. Remember last week, Dustin Johnson ends up winning the tournament like 30 under, right? Mm-hmm. This tournament was quite different. We're talking, I think the winner of this tournament was like maybe 3-4 under. This tournament was tough.
Weather conditions or anything or what?
No, this was just tough.
Course, huh?
The greens were some of the most intense greens, dude. By like day 3, which they call moving day, which is Saturday. Dude, you would see people hitting the greens and the shit just rolling off on all conditions. It just dried out so immaculately, and the greens were so fast. Dude, Tiger Woods couldn't putt to save his dick.
What does it explain that to me? If it dried out so immaculately, what is that? I'm doing that for my man Josh Cheek.
That's what these tournaments are. So they dry them out, specifically intended to be tournament style by Sunday, right?
Gotcha.
So they dry them out immaculately to have it more tournament style.
So it was super pristine.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, it's not. You're not getting average, regular, weathered green here.
No, you're getting fast, super tough tournament style.
Gotcha.
Sunday best. Pull your pants up and tighten the belt because the shit's gonna be intense.
Robin,
camping.
Thank you for reminding Dallas that flowers exist outside of Valentine's Day. throwing some shots. I like it.
Oh wow, dang. If you're gonna throw shots like that,
in the chat.
If you're gonna throw shots like that, you might as well put a little super chat money in there.
Oh,
for real.
Funny
stuff. So tell me this: when you were at Mount Princeton, did you have fun drinking some Modelo's?
Yeah, dude. We were up there. You just oh damn it! Do I have it?
You better have it.
Birthday next week, so you drink a bunch of Modelo's.
Yeah,
exactly.
I know, yeah.
Dude, no, I had a margarita. And I don't really drink.
No, you never
drink. I haven't drank forever.
You didn't drink with us when we went to Top Golf.
No. Dude, not in so long. Like, I just haven't. Obviously, I used to drink way back in the day in college and stuff. I haven't drank like that, shots and all that shit. Oh my, I'd probably go down, bro. Like, I'd probably literally go down. I had a margarita and this lady got a little strong with it. Mm-hmm. I thought I was going to die for a half a second. It felt like.
What?
I hadn't eaten for a while. We went to the pool and I got a margarita on kind of an empty stomach. Probably not a good choice. And then we went and ate pizza and I ate so much pizza so fast. Just smashed all this pizza and it was very good pizza. This place called the Elkhorn. And dude, I felt like something was sitting on my chest. Like 20 minutes later, I was laying in bed. I almost couldn't breathe. Like almost like it was a weird feeling. It was crazy.
It's the start of COVID.
And dude, I felt so shitty for like 20 minutes. And Mia was like, what the hell's going on with you? I was like, I have no idea. I really feel like something's sitting on my chest right now. It feels like the pizza and the margarita. Like I can't, I feel like I want to throw up, but I also feel like I just can't breathe.
That's weird.
Like some shit felt, yeah, dude, it felt crazy.
It might be COVID.
For like, now like 20 minutes and it was gone. No, it wasn't the COVID.
It's not the COVID?
Not the COVID.
Okay.
Not the COVID. So yeah, I don't know. It was kind of crazy, but over the weekend, I didn't watch a ton of UFC. I turned it on. There was just so much going on, trying to keep up with the Avs, trying to keep up with the Nuggets, trying to keep up with the Rockies. The big shit for me was NBA bubble.
Yeah.
VMAs last night. Wait, let me hit that really quick. How trash was that?
Oh, dude, it was some of the most trash I've ever seen. The only thing that wasn't trash was Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Her outfits
were
not trash.
Well,
outside of that, didn't really see much.
Everything just felt, the music, like performances weren't good. I didn't even like some of the social justice in the skits just didn't hit for me. Like they didn't hit like the BET Awards did when they did it. You know, it just didn't hit the same. And I was comparing it. I'm like, why is this not hitting for me? And I really tried to think about it. Is it because there's other sports on and I'm just distracted? Is it because this just really isn't that good? Is it because it's not the live audience element? All that stuff isn't there. So I'm going through my mind, like, why am I not really enjoying this? You know, am I being a hater, so to speak? But I don't think I was. And judging by social media, the reaction wasn't.
Right.
No one was going off about the VMAs.
Did you see some of?
I saw my shit.
See some of Lady Gaga? I don't know why I say Gaga, but I just like.
Yeah,
it.
me
It's
either.
funny. That's funny.
I don't know.
But Lady Gaga, did you see some of her masks? Check those out.
Yeah, I did see the masks.
It reminds me of Mad Max.
Dog,
like the one on the left, like with the crazy ass horns coming through. She was masked pre-COVID.
I didn't even recognize her, bro.
She almost looks like Kourtney Kardashian in the middle one.
Right.
I would have never guessed that was Lady Gaga.
It doesn't. It looks like somebody that's not Lady Gaga. Like in the eyes,
Maybe
the face, the eye makeup. Me and my girl were talking about that last night. The eye makeup makes her just look so different. And then like even look at the spray tan and the skin tone, like everything about her.
I'm confused.
She almost looks. It almost looks like. My lady hated this, but it almost looks like Doja Cat to me.
Yeah, I'm saying that middle one could be Doja Cat or Kim Kardashian or any of those Kardashians.
With
Look
that
at
crazy silver hair. Right.
Yeah,
it looks so strange. It looks like anything but Lady Gaga to me. And yeah, the whole Doja Cat shit. Obviously, you remember that story of all the stuff that came out. My girl's like going off. Oh, why she's not canceled? Why is she still performing? Why are people still caring? I'm like, honestly, it's probably the label just continuing to push her because they've got so much invested, and you're going to find out when Steph gets back and, on her next album, on her next, on her concerts, all this stuff, you're going to find out where the support's really at, if people really care or don't care, and that's kind of what it's going to be. But the VMAs, I didn't find anything that great about it.
Yeah.
I thought the music was just, I don't know, bro. Maybe I just don't get it.
Yeah.
It's just not my style.
And of course, all the lip syncing. I mean, I get it with the performances and the dancing and all that, but dude, it's cringeworthy. You know what I mean? All that. I just don't like it, man.
Yeah.
And did you see MGK get an award for best alternative song?
Yeah, I didn't even know he was doing punk shit until I saw him on there and I looked on his IG yesterday. I was like, oh wow, he's been doing some punk. Like he's dropping like punk.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't say it's bad. But it's not for me. I mean, I love pop punk. That's kind of, something trite and true and close to my heart, based off of how I grew up. But MGK doing it now and kind of going back to that same style, it just doesn't seem like it fits to me. But obviously people like it. People are pumped. Travis Barker on the drums. I think that's sick. But for me, I guess it's cool because MGK is still exploring genres, and I think that's cool. He's pushing the envelope, like not locking himself into one, hey, I'm a rapper, or hey, I do this, or whatever. He's not caging himself in, and I think that's cool. But am I here for it? Not necessarily.
Pray for the day BTS goes away. John King.
Oh, no shit.
Dude, my girl last night, she goes, this is when I feel so old. I don't even understand. Like, how do people like this? How is this on anything except kids' YouTube TV? Like a little kids show. Yeah. This is like Kids Bop.
Dora the Explorer.
That's what it reminded me of. Kids Bop. You've seen that little kids, kids sing along CD where they change all the words and they sing it in a friendly way. Smash Mouth All-Star. Hey now. And it's all the kids. And it was Kids Bop to me.
Oh, okay.
It's exactly what it sounded like.
I didn't buy that CD.
What's this elevator music? Nah, Nick, I just changed it, bro. I just heard it too. I don't really know what was going on there, guy. It was just some chill background music. But sometimes the playlist just throws on a little bit of elevator music. So, actually, you know what? I did it on purpose, bro. We like to stay elevated around here.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Let's do this. Let's move into the NBA bubble stuff over the weekend.
Yes, sir.
And we can't do that really without talking about the whole Jacob Blake situation. And there's been a lot going on with this. And I hate that we have to continue to talk about all this stuff and talk about everything continuing to go down, cops continuing to do things that are just silly. Like 7 shots is just silly, and I'm going to get into the full story for you guys. There's an article in the New York Post that has the most detailed police report and information and facts that we have so far, and that's what I'm going to do to you guys is bring you the complete facts as we know it and go from there. That's why I like to approach every situation. We're not doing all cops are bad. We're not doing all black people are bad and commit crimes. We're not doing any of that shit here on this show. We're not doing blanket statements. We're doing individual scenarios, and we're taking each scenario for what it is, and we're going to find the facts out about that scenario, and we're going to do it that way. Because that's the way I feel like it needs to be done. You're not going to come in here and just get me throwing around wild-ass fucking opinions unless I'm just joking around. But not in serious situations like this. I'm going to try to figure out what is really happening before I can formulate that. Now, we had walkouts. What did you think of the players boycotting? Milwaukee Bucks, starting with the Bucks, and then from everyone on down, there was talks about them continuing the season, not continuing the season at all. LeBron James was in, then he was out, then he was back in again. All that stuff. Where was your mind with everything? Did you think the whole season was going to be canceled?
Yeah, man.
At one point.
Yeah. So at first, yeah, I did. I thought the season. I'm like, holy shit, this is a pivotal time. Especially when you hear some of the big names, right? Like LeBron James being out. You know, the Lakers saying, hey, we don't want to go out in the season, and the Clippers were the other organization that said, you know what, I don't think we need to do this anymore. And when those, Kawhi and LeBron arguably would be two of the biggest, NBA players right now, with the biggest voice and the hottest players right now. I thought it could have been over, dude. I really did. I was like, holy shit, man. Well, there we go. We've already had COVID. We already have the bubble. They're sick of the bubble. We've heard LeBron. He's like, oh, man, I hate the bubble. It's so boring here. But this week, do you know that this is the week where they start letting the friends and family in?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe that changes some things. I don't know. But, dude, I really thought the season was done. And I would have been okay with that. Because using the platform for a good reason, especially after we heard what the Bucks did, right? The Bucks were talking to the Department of Justice, like they were talking to some of the officials in Wisconsin, dude, about this shooting, and they were talking about kind of how they want to use their platform, what they want to do moving forward, how can they help it as an organization to help out, the head officials down there. When you start hearing some of that shit, you really hear the seriousness of it, the validity of it, the really, the NBA, the stars using their platform. I really thought, holy shit, this is done. There's no reason to play basketball. This is way bigger than basketball. So yes, that's what I thought. And then, it also, like some kid shit, right? Like going back to the other part is like me, I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm glad, shit, take as much time as you guys need. Use your platform. Dude, I'm behind you 100%. I got no issues with this. But then a day goes by, 2 days go by. We still don't really know what's going on. Nobody knows what's going on. I'm following Adrian Wojnarowski the whole time, because he obviously has the one up. And then all of a sudden I'm thinking, damn, man, this sucks. I was really kind of enjoying this bubble. I was enjoying, some of the fierce competition that we've seen, and some of the togetherness of the teams. The Nuggets, we're in a pretty good space. We lost last year to San Antonio. Jamal Murray trying to get his due this year. And I was like, damn, I really wanted to see that. So then I started kind of missing it pretty bad. And so I started kind of watching some of the Avs stuff, and then sport after sport after sport started respecting the movement. And I just thought, holy shit, this is huge. This is big. And that was
crazy when the dominoes started to fall with the MLB and NHL and everything else.
I thought that was cool. So yeah, man, I kind of enjoyed this. I mean, could they have used some more time to really kind of use their platform? Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
What do I mean by that?
What do you mean use some more time?
So could they have taken more time and
not played for longer? Like not played for a week or something, you're saying?
Okay. And maybe, done some things. But the problem is you're still in that bubble. So I was like, well, they can't really leave the bubble because then they have to wait and they'd have to quarantine and have to get retested. But I would have loved to seen an opportunity to maybe leave the bubble for a week and then maybe go do some stuff. Maybe, let these guys go protest. Let these guys do what they want to do and use the voice that they have. I wouldn't have mind seeing that, but I know there's just a lot more into this, and I know what I hoped that, I know the players weren't going to get paid if they decided to stop the season. I just hope that the major corporations didn't get involved and said, hey, we need you to play. I hope that they didn't, feel that pressure. I hope they felt whatever pressure they felt. I hope they made the right decisions for themselves. And I feel like they did, but you can't not think that there was a lot of pressure.
I still don't think everyone even agrees. I think there's still players that think they should be shutting this whole thing down, going back to their communities and trying to do things within their communities and use their voice and raise awareness that way. And I think there's some other players that say, no, we need to continue because we have this crazy platform. We have the media in our face 24/7 every single day. We can jump on ESPN, we can jump on TV, and they have access to get these messages out whenever they want, as quick as they want. And they have this national platform. So I do see both sides. And I think there are both sides. No one's going to ever fully agree on everything.
What'd you think about the WNBA players coming out with the white T-shirts that had the bullet, that kind of mimicked the bullet holes in the back of the T-shirt?
I'm going to get into it in a second.
Cool.
Let me tell you about this New York Post report here.
Okay.
This gives us, like I said, some of the most detailed information that we have so far about the case, because the cops in Kenosha don't wear body cams.
Right, I did hear that.
They don't wear body cams, which sucks for us.
Bullshit.
As the public, to try to figure out what really happened, to try to understand the facts. But here's what we do know. I'm going to give you guys everything that we do know here. Jacob Blake, there's been a lot of rumors talking, a lot of stuff you've probably seen on social media, people saying, well, he deserved it because of this, because I've heard everything from sexual assault on a 15-year-old,
felony
to
charges.
he had a knife, to he had a gun in the car. I've heard all this stuff, right?
Sure.
All this stuff. So let's go over the facts. Jacob Blake was forbidden from going to the Kenosha home of his alleged victim from a May 3rd incident that police were dispatched to Sunday following 911 calls. The responding officers were aware that he had an open warrant for felony sexual assault, according to dispatch records and Kenosha Professional Police Association, which released a statement on the incident on Friday. So that's true. He did have an open warrant. It was for felony sexual assault. So here's how that kind of breaks down. Blake is accused in the criminal complaint, which was obtained by the Post, of breaking into the home of a woman who he knew and sexually assaulting her. The victim, who is only identified by her initials in the paperwork, told police that she was asleep in bed with one of her children when Blake came in the room around 6 a.m. and allegedly said, "I want my shit," the record states. She told cops Blake then used his finger to sexually assault her, sniffed it, and said, quote, "Smells like you've been with other men," end quote. The criminal complaint alleges. The officer who took her statement says she had a very difficult time telling him this and cried as she told how the defendant assaulted her. The alleged victim said Blake penetrating her digitally caused her pain and humiliation and was done without her consent, and she was very humiliated and upset by the sexual assault, the record states. She told police she was upset but collected herself and then allegedly ran out the front door after Blake. The complaint then says she realized her car keys were missing, checked her purse, and saw that they weren't in there. Immediately, that's when she called 911, the complaint alleges. The alleged victim told cops she had known Blake for 8 years and claims that he had physically assaulted her around twice a year when he drinks heavily. Police filed charges against him for felony sexual assault, trespassing, and domestic abuse in July when a warrant was issued for his arrest. So this is all from the May 3rd incident. This happened back on May 3rd, and police have filed these charges. Now, we don't have a conviction. We have charges filed in July, okay? On Sunday, within 3 minutes of responding to the call, Blake was shot in the back as he attempted to get into his SUV. And that's what we know. Now, we know that those are all the facts that we know from the victim. We haven't heard from, outside of that report there on the victim's account of things, we haven't heard police account. We haven't heard what exactly happened. I've seen everything from he had a cop in a headlock to, at one point, they tased him a couple times and he he didn't respond to the tasing, and that's when he went around the car. Now, we don't have police account of that, and we don't have body cam footage. I have 2 different angles of videos, one that everyone's seen, and then the other one, there's from the other side, but it's really, really grainy, and it picks up when he's down on the ground, kind of. So you can't see if he's on the ground or he has the cop in a headlock or struggling. It's kind of weird. Then it shows him getting up from the ground and walking around the car, showing the other video to what we've all seen. So that's kind of where we're at there. So the reason I bring this stuff up, again, we're trying to look at everything, every situation for what it is. We're trying to find the facts out because each thing is different. And what sucks about this is this gives people the reason to say, look the guy was a piece of shit. He should have been shot anyway.
Justification.
There you go. Now, do I agree with that? No. Do I think the guy should have been shot 7 times in the back? No. But do I agree that the cops have a job to do? They're trying to do the job. And this guy is probably just a piece of shit. Yeah. Do you think every piece of shit needs to die? Some people do. And some people don't. Some people think you can go to jail, you can find God, you can do whatever and become a better person, right? You can make changes in your life, right? A lot of, so it depends on where your value system is. There's some people like, no, this guy's a complete piece of shit and he needs to be killed. He got what he deserved. And they're going to use everything that I just gave you there, the story from the victim, the account from the victim, and they're going to say that that's why he deserved to be killed.
Right.
Because of that. That's why he deserved the 7 shots in the back. And I'm not going to tell you that, but I'm also going to say that I think if we're going to be using the platform and doing the social justice stuff and getting back to what you asked me right before I started this information here about the WNBA, it just seems strange to me after now knowing this, that we have black women with Jacob Owens written on their shirt after this black woman called 911 because she was sexually assaulted. But we have the women standing with Jacob Blake on that side. Who's standing with the sexual assault victim at this time anymore? How does she feel? It's an interesting situation because is she mad that he got shot because he's a black man that got shot by cops? She's black, obviously. Or is she like, what the fuck? This guy's a pile of shit. He's been fucking me up the 8 years I've known him. He's been sexually assaulting me, whatever.
And the Me Too stuff, right?
Right. And she had the restraining order on him, all that stuff. So it's just, it's interesting.
That's an interesting way to post it. Here's what I'd say. My just to get my opinion out there. Mr. Blake did not deserve to die. Everybody deserves, in my opinion, a chance to do well, to get right.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Whether it's counseling, whether it's whatever it is. My view, my take, my personal opinion is nobody deserves to die. Nobody deserves to die like that. Nobody deserves to get shot in the back. This isn't the fucking wild, wild west. Okay? This isn't. And that's what this feels like, dude. It feels fucked up. And the fact that we don't have body cams makes it even worse, dude. So we can't really dot the I's and cross our T's here to really get the perspective here. And, whether you're African American, whether you're white, whether you're, Native American, for God's sakes, we don't know what to believe.
Right.
And that's the issue. But I would say nobody deserves to die like that. That is cold blood, dude. And I just don't believe in that. That's just me. So for me, I think
that's not really the justice system, right?
Yeah, it's not.
Isn't everyone supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, going to get a trial date, going to court of law? So all the stuff that we just talked about.
That's how the U.S. is built, in theory, right? But it doesn't fucking happen.
Right.
It just doesn't, and that's the issue there as well. But I didn't think of it that way. I didn't think of, like, all the sexual allegations, right, that we read on the report.
Sorry, he didn't. Your Conley's right here said Blake's alive. He didn't. You said he didn't deserve to get killed.
Oh yeah, sorry. I mean, he's paralyzed. And his life is kind of taken away, right, from what it was. Obviously, he's got the kids, and he's still handcuffed. I think to this moment, he's still handcuffed in his.
No, he was. His dad came out and said he was, and now he's no longer.
Okay, he's no longer.
He's no longer. He kind of asked what the danger was there, but they said they've unhandcuffed him. He's no longer handcuffed to his bed or whatever. But the charges are still being filed. He's not. They're not dropping the charges or anything like that. So this guy's life went from, a regular cat that was going to face charges to now paralyzed, who knows how he's going to come out of this
Yeah.
to facing with all that and facing charges.
I just think it's so brutal. Like 7 shots, like especially in the back. Like in the back, dude, those are kill shots. What about 7 shots? You know, what about a shot in the leg, a shot to just disarm him? Something.
Right. Yeah, not to incapacitate.
That's cold blood, dude. That really is, in my opinion. You know, and again, I only see what I see, and I don't want to know the facts necessarily to justify whether the cops are right or wrong. I think everybody deserves a chance to live and go through the justice system in which the U.S. is built on. That's my opinion. It was fucking cold blood.
Right.
That's what it was.
The biggest thing is when there's 3 cops there, too.
Yeah.
I get that. Okay, if it's true, he had a cop in a headlock at one point. He had he had been tased and he wasn't responding to the tasing. I think you could get 3 cops to hold the guy down, cuff him, and put him in the back of a car. Right. I think 3 officers should be able to do that job. Now, if it's 1 officer and he's one-on-one with Jacob Blake by himself and he's reaching into the car and all this stuff, we're talking about a completely different scenario, situation, everything. We have 3 cops there, and there's plenty of time for them to intervene, get in front of him, grab him, stop him from getting to the other side of that car. Instead, we see 1 cop walking behind him, tries to pull his shirt a couple times, and as he reaches in, then he fires off the 6 or 7 shots.
When are we going to start seeing the cops? Like in this case, right, there was 3 of them, and the George Floyd, there was, 4 within the area? When are we going to start seeing cops step up and start making the right decisions for a cop that is a bad egg? When are we going to start seeing that support system? Is that just not a part of what we do? Is it a protocol? Is it the longest tenure wins? That's what I want to know. Like, when are you going to stop seeing these fucking bad eggs? Because there are good cops out there. But man, dude, if I was an African-American person right now, and especially if I had to explain shit to my kids right now, dude, I would be in a world of chaos in my mind. Like, dude, this sucks, man. This is a shitty time. And, man, my heart goes out to just anybody out there that has been mistreated, especially African Americans with the movement that's going on, right? Any people of color, of any color, race, and creed, man, this misappropriation, this mistreatment, dude, all of these things, man, what a shitty time.
Everyone in the, a lot of good stuff coming on in the chat. It's one of those situations where he's at fault for everything he did and deserves proper punishment through the justice system. But once again, we have another cop blasting someone just because. Brian Jackson. Con Lee, he didn't deserve to get shot. John King, no one is saying he's a good person. What we're saying is he deserves a fair trial and the right not to be shot 7 times. Everyone's entitled to their day in court, but these days it seems like if you do something bad, you're entitled to a bullet or 7 of them. Brian Jackson.
Well said.
Blake G. I think you can say you support the sexual assault victim and say that the cops are also completely wrong for the shooting. He shouldn't have been paralyzed. He should face trial for sexual assaults. There you go. Two Fly Danieli. We as civilians need to learn about the laws of this country and exactly what rights we have in this country. I agree with Dal. No one deserves to get clipped like that at all. Two Fly Danieli there. Dirty DJ, that's the problem, TTF. These cops don't have proper training. I see multiple cops not be able to subdue a perp properly. They should all be at least blue belts in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. There you go.
Yeah.
Did he say blue belts? Blue belts, yeah. Sorry, I lost the comment there. Lots of good stuff in there, man. Keep them coming in.
Look at John King.
Good discussion.
This isn't a new phenomenon. We've been taught this, Dal.
It's how do you, were you, let's have this question really quick. And John, I was going to ask you, bro, this is a little bit of sidebar shit. Obviously, we're still talking NBA and bubble and everything. You were at the fan experience yesterday for the bubble. Would you like to call into the show in a couple minutes or whatever? And I kind of wanted to just talk about your experience as a fan in the bubble, what the hell you had to go through, because I heard it's this crazy rigmarole. And then shit, if you got anything you want to add on this matter as well, man, feel free. But Dal, while he's responding to that, what do you think, what were you taught when you were young about cops? Were you taught, because I know what I was taught, and I'll give you that in a second, but I'm curious what you were taught about police and how to handle police, or if you got pulled over, or was that even a convo in your household?
Wasn't really a convo in my household. It when I go back to being a kid, right, and you know the generation in which I grew up, And it's not that way now, and for multiple reasons. It was like, what are you going to be when you grow up? Oh, well, I want to be a cop. I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a doctor. You had those like 4 or 5 occupations. I want to be an astronaut. And I don't think people talk about those things anymore. I don't know really what people are doing. People are like, now, what do you want to be? I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a professional gamer. Like, the world's changed, right? So we can't go back to that. But that was the closest I had with conversations about any type of like officer or any, somebody kind of assisting somebody, medical field, law. That was the conversation I had. It was like in school, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? But my parents, and I come from a small farming community, right? So it's a little different there. I don't come from the city. I'm not, living in urban areas. I'm not living with, dude, we had one black family that moved to my hometown, and they were there for like 4 or 5 days, and then they weren't. I don't know what happened. So I come from a bunch of farmers. Yeah, dude, there was racism there. Yeah, there was just these old school mentality, and but I came out pretty well because of my parents. They taught me the right and wrong, and taught me to be fair. And my mom being obviously of multicultural as well, Hispanic, she's got, she's of Jewish descent. There's a bunch of stuff, so I'm I'm a Heinz 57 as it is. So I think that helps as well, right? My dad's Native American, so that's good. But so I was taught the right things, and I was raised well. But in terms of my parents having a conversation with me about like, hey, if you do get pulled over, when you get pulled over, make sure that you don't grab for anything. Don't make any sudden movements.
You didn't have any of that stuff.
I didn't have any of that, dude. So it was very, very basic shit. And plus, if you come from a small town, people in small towns would know this. Like, you're known because of your dad and his dad. It's like that family lineage. Like, oh, that's that Britain boy. Hey, you playing football this Friday? Great, man. Garden City's coming to town, man. We want to see. I knew all the cops. The cops knew me. They knew my dad. They knew,
So it's different.
So it's different as well on that. So
you guys had more of a community relationship out there, though, because it's smaller.
There was times where I probably should have got an MIP. There was probably times.
Sounds like Varsity Blues.
There was.
Reminds me of Varsity Blues. You're Charlie Tweeter. You steal the cop car.
Absolutely.
Nothing happens because you're playing under the lights on Friday night.
You bet. And then everything was okay.
Everything's cool.
Right?
Because you perform.
Interesting. But I wasn't like Tweeter because I didn't have to look in my pants and be like, what the fuck is that?
You didn't have to look at your Tweeter.
I didn't do that. So that's good news. But yeah, that was my experience.
Dude, I came, obviously, totally different background.
Yeah.
And me and my lady were talking about this the other day, and she's just like, yeah, you just have a different experience as a white guy than a lot of white guys do. And I think it's because of the background. I came from, my dad dealt drugs growing up. My dad went to jail. He was in the joint for dealing drugs.
Right.
He obviously had a crazy amount of interactions with the police, probably not very good interactions with the police.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so shit, at a young age, dude, it was taught to me, you never disobey a command. It's yes, sir, no, sir at all times. You make them feel like they are in absolute power, and you just try to melt them with kindness. You just try to be as nice as you can and let them know that you are absolutely no threat. You don't talk to them rude. You don't get loud. You don't get aggressive. You don't do any of that shit.
Right.
You yes, sir, no, sir, you whatever they need, you do. And let me tell you a quick 2 stories about some interactions with police that I had. One, I'm with my homie Diaz, one of my best friends since 6th grade. Diaz has dreadlocks, looks black. He's of Colombian and Hispanic descent, but soccer player, dreadlocks, all this shit.
Okay.
Diaz can't stand cops, just doesn't like cops. He's never had a good time with cops.
Probably had a bad experience.
Has had a lot of bad experience with cops. So his dad has a fencing company, right? Fencing company has a work truck. His parents are out of town. His dad says, hey, you can drive the work truck around this week. Just be careful, So Diaz we're in high school. Diaz is dropping off his little brother and younger brother and sister at school, picking up them from school. I rode with them home, whatever, got the dad's work truck. This kid, Tay, is in the car after school one day, and he's out yelling out the window at people, just yelling dumb shit. Hey, hanging out the window, just doing dumb shit, right? Somebody that knows Woodpecker Fencing Company, his dad's fencing company, calls the police and says, I think someone stole this truck. I know the owner of this company, and there's kids driving this truck, right? Yeah. This is earlier in the day, about 3-4 o'clock after we get out of school, right? Diaz is like, hey, you want to go shoot some pool tonight about 6 o'clock? Yeah, let's go shoot some pool. Cool. I'll come pick you up. We'll go shoot pool. He comes and picks me up in the Woodpecker fencing truck. We go downtown. We go to shoot some pool. Have a good time. We're leaving. He's taking me home. We're about a mile from my crib. We're sitting at this light, and it's a 3-way light. You can't go straight, but you can either take a right or take a left, and then we're on this street here. So we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, a cop pulls up behind us, and 2 cops pull out on these streets here. So 3 cops total. I'm like, damn, this is weird. Right as the light turns green and we take a left, woo, 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 surrounded. 3 cars.
Yeah.
Dude, they come up, open the doors on the cars, rip us out of the cars. And I don't remember if he had his seatbelt on. I had my seatbelt on. So this guy's trying to pull me out of the car with my seatbelt on, giving me the craziest neck road rash.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, dude, I'm my hands are up like this, and he's yanking me out the car by my shirt. And I'm like, the seatbelt,
Yeah.
And I'm like, letting him undo the seatbelt, So he boom, does the seatbelt, yanks me out, slams me up against the thing. And same thing, Diaz gets pulled out the car. I'm like, oh, okay, hands behind your head, all this stuff. Down on the ground, they're like, guns are on. They think we stole this car.
Right.
They think we committed robbery here or whatever. Yeah. Theft, armed theft, whatever. So they pull us out this car. And Diaz is just talking shit the whole time, chirping loud. You motherfuckers don't know what you're doing. This is my dad's truck. Yeah. My dad owns this business. You guys are, because they're like, because I'm like, whoa, what's going on? What do we do? You guys are in possession of a stolen vehicle. All this stuff, And Diaz, after he finds that out, he's like, no, this is my dad's car. Right now, starts trying to walk away, starts throwing his hands down, and dude gets slammed around. Long story long, ends up spending the night in jail. Oh, I get put in the back of the cop car, and the cop's just asking me questions. I'm in cuffs, and I'm in the back of the car. I'm just answering questions. I'm letting him know exactly what happened. No, I don't. He just came and picked me up. It's my friends. Yeah, his dad owns the company. He was, we took some friends home from school the other day. He was like, well, someone called in. So after he kind of put the pieces together, because they don't fucking know what's going on. Mm-hmm. So that's the whole point that a lot of people don't understand about cops is when they show up, they have no idea who's bad, who's good, who's doing what, who's right, who's wrong. They know what they got the call for, and that's it. That's, you know what I mean? So do I think the cops are wrong? They're a little excessive, whipping us out of the car and doing all this shit, but based off the call they got, we're in a stolen vehicle. So meanwhile, anyway, I'm in the back of the car. The guy's like, all right, uncuffs me after about an hour of asking me questions, 30 minutes, whatever. I don't remember. He's like, you got to walk home. I was like, oh, cool. I live a mile. I was just happy to be the fuck out. Mm-hmm. Cool. I'll walk home. No big deal. Meanwhile, Diaz is back here cussing up a storm, yelling at the cops, calling them pigs, every other thing. Wow. You know what I mean? Just doing everything that you shouldn't do. Right. Like everything that I was taught not to do. I was just telling you. And he spent the night in jail. He went to jail for the night for probably just being disobedient. The cops are just like, fuck this guy after a while. And my point is, not everyone has gotten the same talk about how to deal with law enforcement. But I feel like if we had a conversation within the social justice shit, if we had a conversation of, instead of just being all against the police on this side, or all against the police killing black people or whatever, like, how about it's like, hey, both sides, let's show some respect. You know what I mean? When you're asked to do shit, when you're talking to someone, because I was in the situation. I saw it could have gone this way or it could have gone this way. And you saw what happened. I walked home. D did it. Mm-hmm. He went to jail for the night just because of his attitude, because of his aggressiveness, because of his yelling, because of his name calling, because of his insubordination, whatever you want to call it. Dude spent the night in jail. And then he got to go have his day in court and all the other shit. But it's like, if he would have just complied and been like, I know, but that's the problem. Instead of letting the cops figure out what happened, he knows it's his dad's truck. He knows he's doing nothing wrong. So if you know all that stuff, let them complete the investigation. Let them figure out the scenario. And then we can all probably go home and move along. And I just feel like that maybe doesn't happen in certain scenarios. Yeah. You have a lot more, and I'm not saying that's every scenario. I'm not saying, like, look at this scenario here with the scenario we're talking about is very different than a scenario we're talking about with Elijah McClain. Within a scenario we're talking about with Breonna Taylor. These are people that are killed by police. No rhyme or reason at all. Sure. Not armed, not suspects, not nothing. So I want to make sure people know those are totally different situations. So when you guys, when these right-wing cats or these people that are against Black Lives Matter or whatever, if that's your argument, if you just want to say every black person that's killed is a criminal, they're all suspects, they're all doing shit wrong, they're all resisting. No, they're not. plainly look at Elijah McClain and Breonna Taylor. Nobody was doing anything wrong there. Elijah McClain was going to get a soda. Cops rolled up on him, and he got scared as shit. And then they injected him with ketamine, paramedics. Breonna Taylor, it's the wrong house. The cops bust into the wrong house, shoot the wrong person. Somebody's got to be held accountable for that.
And that's what I'd say. So I'm not going to spin it a different way, but I think what we have to understand is these individuals. So like I look at my work, you know, when I go to T-Mobile or when I go to the golf course now, the other side of that is like I'm paid. I'm a paid professional, right? Of whatever I'm doing. In this case, like if I was a cop, I'm a paid professional. I'm getting paid leave. I'm getting paid vacation. I am paid to be and to hold a standard.
Right.
And these standards aren't being held.
Absolutely.
Look at what they fucking did to you. They tried to jerk you out of the goddamn car.
Right.
So I think that's the other side. It's like, if one side's wrong, the other side's wrong. I have no argument there. But these are paid professionals. There is lack of training. There is lack of, let me take it back this way. I'm going to spin it for you here.
Check this out, bro. Take it back.
Doug. So I look back to how I grew up right in Kansas, and I don't want everybody to think that that's the way it is, and nobody's going to think it's that way.
All right, hold up. Dow's on a rant, John King. I'll get you on in a second.
Real quick, just a quick story here. So check this out. So here's what I would say. Most of the kids that I knew that ended up being a cop or in law enforcement were the kids that got fucking beat up, got picked on, got made fun of, got taken advantage of. You know, maybe their household, maybe they had, cases of rape, molestation, dude, all kinds of shit. These people that I knew from my hometown that got into law enforcement, dude, in and around my area were the motherfuckers that got bruised, beat, put down. And I think there's an issue there as well. You know, you see a lot of law enforcement that has military background. You don't think some of those military cats are coming home with PTSD? Are coming home with some mental issues? Do we have the right training? Do we have the right counseling happening? Do we have the right help being given to the people that are paid to be a professional? That's the argument I have, man.
Yeah.
I'm just sick of it, dude.
That's your civic duty,
because I don't believe it.
Well, I know that was my whole issue with you saw the little 5-year-old boy that got his head blown off, right? Black dude rolled up to him, fucking shot him while he's riding his bike. Obviously terrible. Obviously the guy's a super piece of shit. Yeah. But there was all this outrage from this side over here, and it's like, well, why isn't everyone outraged about this? Why isn't everyone? Because there's nothing to be outraged about. It was a terrible crime that someone committed. What happened? The black guy got arrested. He's in jail awaiting trial for murder. What do you want? What do you want to happen? What do you need the outrage? The outrage on the other side for Breonna Taylor is the cops haven't been arrested. The outrage on the Elijah McClain side, the cops haven't been arrested or charged or said that they did anything wrong.
Right.
There's no need for any outrage there. 5-year-old boy got his head blown off while riding his bike. Extremely sad. Terrible.
Yeah.
Doesn't say it was racially motivated. Doesn't say it was anything. It's just other than a awful crime that was committed. And what happened? The guy's in custody awaiting murder charges.
Yeah, you bet. Check this out. Souls on My Feet says, then let's get to John King. Souls on My Feet says, protect and serve, not shoot and justify.
There you go.
Perfect.
That's good.
Great words.
Souls on my feet.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Let's get to John King.
All right. My man, John King. What up, bro? How you doing?
I'm all right. How's it going?
Going good, dude. I just wanted to let me let you chime in on any of this stuff first, then we'll move to the fan experience and we can kind of transition out. Yeah. I think we've had a good convo on this. So, what were you we just kind of explained our experience with cops and how our parents talk to us. Obviously, we're not black men in America, so it's so hard to get that perspective sometimes.
For sure.
Even though I feel like my perspective relates sometimes, may not always be true. So what was your experience growing up?
So put it this way, I don't have the same experience as someone that lives in a city, someone that lives in a metropolitan area.
Okay.
I grew up in the country. I was the only black dude in my graduating class. So
Gotcha. Yeah.
I grew up in a small town. I was always taught respect the cops and they will show respect back to you.
Okay.
The problem is when you have experiences and that doesn't happen, it then gives you that notion going forward in your life on how your response is going to be to situations. Not everyone's experience is the same. You have people policing neighborhoods that don't live in those neighborhoods, and it creates animosity. I think that's where we're at in this country, and that's what's causing the issues now, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, man, I think that's I think it's a great point.
So me growing up, my parents told me to respect. My dad was a pastor. You know, I kind of grew up with structure, so I'm used to structure. But I can't say that my experience is the same as someone who grew up, let's say, in Orlando or Denver, or somewhere like that, make it, you know, a city. But everything that's going on now went on for my father, went on for his father. You get what I'm saying? So
For sure.
nothing has changed. It's just becoming more apparent to people that, hey, maybe this isn't working. Maybe we need to try something else. It's hard to, you know, get out in 2 seconds, but I know you understand where I'm coming from.
For sure. No, yeah, there's so much to it, bro.
You're in an interracial relationship. I'm in a marriage that's interracial. So I have to deal with, you know, certain aspects. I have to educate my wife.
Right.
She didn't know a lot of this stuff happened. A lot of people don't know this stuff happens, but it's all about experiences and making sure that the education continues, if that makes sense.
And what kills me is what's wrong with listening. Like when these athletes or when our fellow, you know, Americans, people we look up to, people we consider friends, people we love to watch for entertainment, when all of a sudden they start speaking out about these social issues, we want to turn it off. Or not we, you know, but not here in this cast. I feel like the people that listen to this show are probably pretty open-minded, but a lot of people in America just want to turn it off. And it's like, why do you only want the parts of them that benefit you? That's just not how shit works, and it's incredibly selfish, which is why we are where we are.
Well, and you saw a lot of the comments. I know, John King, you probably saw the comments because you stay connected with the world. But you see so many comments about like, well, now I'm boycotting the NBA. Right. I'm never watching again. Fuck the NBA. Fuck sports, man. This is out. I'm
out. Yeah.
Like, how can you be so goddamn retarded? Like, really, and I hate to say that because that I feel like that's insensitive. But like it's real. Like, you know what, man? You are the problem, and that's going to continue. And I think what Franchise just said, he's like, dog, why can't we just listen? We've tried. We continue to try to listen, but people just don't do it. They have an agenda.
The people that need to listen don't. That's the problem.
It's too many agendas.
They're ready to talk. They're ready to blame politics. They're ready to blame something else instead of saying
justify.
All right, cool. I can understand how this is happening. Now, on the flip side of the coin, John, and maybe you'll agree or disagree with this, we got to be better at making sure that we're promoting the right thing here and not jumping too much. Like, how did you feel about the WNBA stuff? When they come out with that, do you feel like they had the right message, or do you feel like it's a little strange being women and being? Did you get a weird thing? Okay.
No, I actually think the WNBA did the wrong thing.
Okay.
Being women and being a father with girls.
Right.
I don't think you should be putting the name of someone who's accused of anything towards a woman on your back. I don't think you should be boycotting for that. But I'm not a woman, so I can't tell them why. I don't know their reasoning why. I understand the reasoning why, because there's actually we want the legal system to work for us the same as it works for everyone else.
Right.
That's not hard for people to understand. It's just not happening. But as a father, I look at it from different views than, let's say, someone that doesn't have 2 girls for kids. Sure. I see it as, if someone did this to my daughter, I don't want you putting his name on the back of your shirt, your jersey. You know, what are we doing?
Yeah. What are we saying to other little girls, other family members, other dads? You know what I mean?
I agree.
That's true.
All right, John, tell me, let's transition, man. Tell me about the fan experience. You were rocking the Supremely Underrated tee. I saw you repping. What was that like? How did it all work? What was the process, and how long did it take?
So I'm going to give this to you guys because I like everybody in here. Don't do it. It's not worth it. So basically, I actually got my tickets through a company called One Iota.
Oh, you have to actually buy tickets?
No, not buy. They give you a link. They say, hey, these tickets are opening up. You select the link, and it lets you know, hey, you have one ticket. You can reserve a spot. You reserve a spot, wait till the day. Obviously, with the whole canceling of games, they actually pushed it until yesterday. So they pushed the days back. You have a reserved seat, but once you get in, you find out, hey, your ticket actually means nothing. Once you get the link, you have to hurry up and get in. And by hurry up and get in, I mean you have to know how to use Teams. They use Microsoft Teams. They send you a link. You have to log in under the credentials they give you. They take a picture of your ID. Once they take a picture of your ID and verify you are the person who reserved the ticket, then you basically are being screened. So if they don't like anything in your background, what you're wearing, what you look like, it could be a number of things. The NBA will not allow you in, and they make it clear. They tell you, hey, you're being screened right now. Just wait. So eventually, through the process, you get a pop-up on your computer that actually says this event is almost full. Because you have to think, there's other companies doing the same thing. I got the tickets through One Iota, but there's also other companies that get a select amount of fan seats. So everyone that's in the fan seats that we see on TV, they actually could be from anywhere. It could be appointed through the NBA, through One Iota. I think there's a beer company affiliated with it. It could be numerous places. So what actually happened to me, got the link, got in. This is at 6:30. The game doesn't start till 8-something. I literally sat there for an hour and a half listening to the NBA spiel about how you should behave on camera.
Oh, an hour and a half?
An hour and a half of my Sunday was spent listening to a spiel about how you cannot make gestures, how they're going to rotate new people in. You may not be on there all game. They just expect you to sit in the room and be a body that they can choose to put on the screen. So a lot of people think once you get the seats, you're on the board behind the game. No, there's hundreds of people waiting to be put on that board.
Right.
That's crazy, huh?
So they're cycling them in and out as you go.
So also they tell you, hey, there's seats opening up in this section. We're moving 5 people over. If you click the link, you can be moved over. It may help your chances, but the NBA is actually filtering through everyone that is there and making sure that everyone has a fair chance, is what they told us, to get on TV. So once I didn't get on TV by halftime, I was out of there.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, jeez.
That sounds awful.
Sounds
dude.
like a wasted day.
I would go stand in line at Disney any day over what I experienced.
Holy shit.
It's about
in
2
the Florida
hours.
Heat over what I experienced for this. Basically, I watched the game until halftime, and I never got on the board. So I was in the
I was looking,
seat,
bro. I
so
was
had
looking.
A seat. Yeah, no. I had a seat like I showed you. But for anyone that's interested in doing it, just know you're one of like probably 300 people, and there's literally only 50 spots on TV.
Huh.
And they rotate people in. They want you to act crazy, and,
Right.
Be an ultimate fan, stuff that I wasn't willing to do. So that probably didn't help my case.
Right. Plus, you weren't even wearing no team's
because
jersey or gear or nothing. This was just wearing
Yeah,
some
I'm wearing
regular
a
shit.
supremely underrated
Right.
t-shirt.
That's tight.
So just long story short, I'm just taking your words now. I wouldn't recommend going through the trouble. I mean, unless it's like the finals and you want to like just get the chance to be on there because it's a different experience. I'm glad I experienced it, so I know to tell people, but I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, dude, that sounds. I heard from a couple other people on social media that it was just a nightmare process, and I wanted to get I was like, I'm gonna have John on and get the full breakdown.
So
This cat.
another thing, if you hate like listening to old people try to figure out how to use technology, this is like amplified. So this is worse than work, like your work experience. This is like there's a 90-year-old lady that clicked the link because she was told that she can be at the game. Has no idea how to use Teams, and now Microsoft is actually explaining to her how to use her computer. So you have to sit through all of that troubleshooting. They do like tech service and all that while you're waiting. So it's actually horrible.
It sounds awful, dude. It sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Yeah, hopefully that's a little bit of insight into how it goes. But I wouldn't recommend anyone that listens to this show try it out.
That's awful. All right, dog. Well, anything you want to say before we let you go as the most underrated podcast, Fantasy Football League returning champion? Anything you want to say to the competition?
Absolutely. Hopefully
of course
we
you
get better players than we had last year.
Oh, jeez.
From week 5 on, it was pretty bad. But I give it to Dow. I will give it to Dow and TTF as, this is your show. You guys had the fantasy league. Both of your teams were great. It's just unfortunate you had to play me, but I told you that.
It is. I know.
It really is. That's how it went down. It's so unfortunate.
If it wasn't for John King, franchise and I would have taken it down.
Yeah, either one of us would have taken it.
John King took us both down.
No, without a doubt. So you'll never hear me argue that your teams were bad. That's not what I'm saying. It was a great year. Hopefully we can get 10 good or 12 good teams.
Yeah,
this year's the same.
The show was fun. We'll do the drawing here in a little bit, right before sneakers.
Yeah, and it sounds like John King, don't get Kamara, or actually you should get Kamara. He's not in contract disputes right now. He has not had 3 unexcused absences. He's good to go. I think you should get him.
No, absolutely not. Good try, Dal.
Right on, big guy. Well, hey, dude, I appreciate you joining us, man. It's always good to have a perspective from you. Again, we're always trying to get better, and we try to do factual explanations. We try not to be so opinionated here, just to try to be, because we're not here to justify shit. You know what I mean? So it's great. It's great to have, appreciate that. It's great to have somebody like you who obviously has a different perspective for multitude of reasons than us, and we appreciate your time. We appreciate you fucking with us, man. And, dude, welcome back, returning champ. We'll see you.
All right, y'all have a good one.
All right, later,
thanks,
bro.
man.
Thanks. And there he goes, the
John
homie
King.
John King, joining us on the chat today. Appreciate it, man. Yeah. John King sliding through. Give my man a couple shots. Oops, sorry. Blow your ears out. Appreciate that, man. That was cool. Yeah, this fan experience sounds like a rigmarole. Mm-hmm. Sounds like a nightmare that I'm not willing to get into.
Yeah,
sounds
and for
awful.
those reasons, I'm out.
You got it right there. For those reasons. Where we at? For those reasons. Can I get for those reasons? Somebody got.
For that reason.
There we go.
Mike Pena in the chat. Did you all draft yet? $4.99.
$4.99 in the super chat.
The answer is no.
Pena, no, we didn't draft yet. We're about to draft. I'm going to pay some tribute to John, or I'm going to pay a little bit of a tribute to John Thompson passing away, and then we'll jump into the draft and the sneakers.
Get this shot real quick here.
All right, let's get it, Dal. Knock it down.
Oh, too hard, too heavy.
A little too much.
I was too excited.
A little too much, bro.
The John convo got me too excited, except I'm definitely out on that fan experience. That's
you don't want to do that?
That's shit. Man, dude. Wasting 3.5 hours of my day, it's felt like.
That sounds like a pretty good time, dude.
Sounds like time is worth more than money.
That sounds like a pretty good time. All right, so if you guys are unfamiliar, let me put you up on game a little bit. Georgetown legend John Thompson has passed away at 78 years old. And if you're unfamiliar with John Thompson, he is one of the all-time greats and one of the most important coaches in college basketball history, really, as he was the first black coach to win a national championship when he led Georgetown to the title in 1984. That team featured stars like Patrick Ewing, Reggie Williams, David Wingate. You remember David Wingate?
No.
Me either.
Oh, dude, I'm glad I said no, because you'd have been like, oh, tell me about him.
Oh, no shit. Tell me about Dave Wingate.
Yeah, tell me about that guy.
Roselli probably knows Dave Wingate. Thompson coached at Georgetown for 27 seasons and has the most wins in school history. You know how many he has?
No. I was going to take a guess. I'd embarrass myself.
596, dude.
Dude, I wasn't even going to come close to that.
Racking him up.
Wow.
Before his coaching days, Thompson was a college basketball star at Providence, where he was an honorable mention All-American in 1964. Later selected in the third round of the 1964 NBA draft. Where my Celtics fans at? For the Boston Celtics, where he played 2 seasons. Oh, and the team won the NBA title both of those seasons, by the way. Played 2 seasons for the Celtics in the NBA and got 2 titles? 2 for 2? Okay. 2 for 2. That's fine.
2 for Tuesday.
That's fine. So yeah, RIP to John Thompson, man. I have a clip of Allen Iverson, and I thought this was really cool. Allen Iverson, he actually put out a really, really cool post, and he talked about, which he did in his Hall of Fame speech as well. He talked about Coach Thompson. He thanked him for saving his life. Here's the post. It says, "Thanks for saving my life, Coach. I'm going to miss you, but I'm sure you're looking down on us with a big smile. I would give anything just for one phone call from you to hear you say, 'Hey, motherfucker.' Then we would talk about everything except basketball. May you always rest in paradise where there is no pain or suffering. I will always see your face in my mind, hoping that I made you proud. Your prodigal son, Hashtag Hoya for life. Allen Iverson put that up on IG.
That's dope.
Yesterday. Super, super sad.
Dude, when we look at the recruitment and development of this individual, dude, we're talking Patrick Ewing, Lonzo Mourning, Dikembe Mutombo, Allen Iverson, like this guy, dude. And I hear so many stories about just the father figure in which he was for a lot of these individuals. Like even for his own immediate family, like this guy just sounds like a great family guy, somebody you could always count on, somebody you could always call. And some of these high profile athletes, Allen Iverson being one of them, said, man, I could call this guy at the hotel anytime and just ask him a question, and he'd be there, at any moment's notice. And it just goes to tell you how respected this individual was, man.
I don't know if you know this, but Allen Iverson, the reason he credits him for saving his life there in that post and giving him a chance when nobody else would was because he had criminal allegations in '93 surrounding a brawl at a bowling alley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. So like no one was looking at him. No one was recruiting him at all.
This guy's a mess. This guy, we can't.
Yeah.
This guy.
Check this out. I pulled a clip from his Hall of Fame speech about John Thompson. This is good stuff.
I want to thank Coach Thompson. Coach Thompson for saving my life.
You can tell how choked up Allen Iverson is there.
Totally.
For giving me the opportunity. I was recruited by every school in the country for football and basketball. And an incident happened in high school, and all that was taken away. No other teams, no other schools were recruiting me anymore. My mom went to Georgetown and begged him to give me a chance. And he did.
Okay. Wow.
And that's crazy to think that you're the best football player in the world, which I did, and to be sitting up here as a Hall of Famer in basketball. You tell me God ain't good.
We'll leave it there.
That's a great clip, dude.
Yeah, dude. So that's AI getting obviously really choked up about how much John Thompson meant to him and meant to his life and meant to his career when he came up. So really, really good stuff there. All right, Dal, let's jump into the fantasy football raffle, man.
Uh-oh.
Let me put on a little some chill music here.
Give these fools what they came here for, huh?
There you go. So we've put everyone's information that was on Patreon, that bought raffle tickets, got all your entries in there, and we're going to randomly select 9 names. Let me write these down. I'm gonna get my notepad ready.
Get your notepad.
So here, I'll write them down on that.
I've never used this last season. All I need to do is just hit randomize, correct? One time? I don't need to hit it 6 times?
Yeah, no, just one time, I'm pretty sure. We should have done a test run. Why didn't we do a test run?
I know.
Should we do a test now? No, we can't do a test now because whatever name we do now, they're going to be like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, I'm on the clock, and we're on vid.
MUP Fantasy Contestants. Is it contestants? It's participants.
Participants.
All right. Go ahead. Let's hit me with the first name.
All right, let's give this a shot here so you guys can all see right now that you guys are all tuning in. We'll give you the results for your audio fools. All right, let's see what happens. Let's randomize.
Randomization up on the screen.
Okay.
Who's at the top?
Here's 95. There were 95 in your list. Here they are in random order.
So we just need the top one.
Jay Nasty.
Jay Nasty.
Jay Nasty's in there.
Jay Nasty, number 1 in the league.
Zoomed it in there so y'all fools can see. Jay Nasty. The Mad City Madman.
The Mad City Madman. Jay Nasty is in there. All right. Now, is there another random thing at the top? Or actually, yeah, at the bottom. Can you,
it says again or go back.
There you go. Again.
All right.
Just click it again.
All right. I'm highlighted over again. And here we go. All right. Next person. Let me zoom this in here. We have Mr. Adam EB.
EB got in.
Is the second.
Oh, shit.
Adam EB.
EB's in there. Second one down.
All right.
Shit.
Straight cash, homie.
Let's go again here. So that's 2, right?
That's 2.
All right. And again, here we go.
I'm like all nervous. Like, I don't know why. Like, what's going on here? What's there to be nervous about?
All right. For number 3, we have the man himself, Brett Ginter.
I was going to feel Brett had all the entries, bro. I was going to feel real bad for Brett if he didn't get in.
Yeah, that fool had a shitload of
Nice
entries.
job, Brett.
Brett is in there like chin hair.
He had the max. Max you could get was 9 entries.
Yeah.
If you were a 4-level Patreon, you could buy a max of 5. So
Was that number 3?
there you go, number 3.
All right, number
Brett.
4. Here we go. Again. Oh, Javier Sanchez.
Javi.
I don't know Javier very well. Do you know Javier?
I don't really know Javi.
I don't know Javi. Welcome.
Javi, reach out to us. Get to know us. Bro.
Welcome to the most underrated
Listen to the
podcast,
show every
Fantasy League 2020.
There you go, Javi.
Javi.
He's in there.
Straight cash, homie.
All right, so that was number 4.
4 down.
Number 5. Here we go.
Almost halfway. This will get us halfway.
Oh,
halfway.
Mr. Eli Soto.
Eli.
Love that guy. He works at Adidas. He hit me up and said, "Hey, if you and Thomas ever need anything from Adidas, let me know."
Oh, no shit.
He's got the plugs.
At the
like discounts. He
Gotcha.
can log on
like
to
at
his
the outlet store or whatever?
outlet
or what is
store,
it?
adidas.com. If we ever want
Sick.
anything with his little discount, he said, let us know. We like Eli. Eli's a great
Just
guy.
put Eli on blast over here. Now everyone's
Yeah.
gonna be hitting him up for deals. Sweet. Hey, Eli, save me some money, bro.
All right, so that was number 5, right?
Number 5.
All right, number 5. Here we go. Number 6. Kirby's back.
Kirby's in. Jeff Kirby.
Jeff
made
Kirby, man. He did pretty well last year.
it. I
think-
know he had to be sitting there with his fingers and toes crossed.
Yeah, shit, no doubt. He's probably working right now.
He tweeted out yesterday that he needs to get back in so he can get revenge on John King.
Yes.
He's trying to get some revenge on John King.
Revenge on John King.
Curb, glad you made it back in. Curb, welcome, bro. Straight cash.
Straight cash, homie.
Dang.
Good shit.
How's the comments? Anything good happening in there? Not really? Everybody excited?
Yeah, people excited.
All right, let's see. So that was 5. So this is 6?
Yes, this is 6. Magana said, I'm sweating over here. Yeah, me too, bro. I'm sweating. I don't understand.
Oh, we have Thomas Yee.
Yee made it.
Yee
in. Wow.
made it.
Thomas Yee.
That fool better be tuned in right now. He's always working remotely. Fool better be tuned in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 2 more.
Uh-oh.
And unless one of these cats doesn't want it, Jay
Right.
Nasty, Adam Eby, Brett, Javier,
Or
Eli,
if they decide they can't afford it.
Kirby, Thomas Yee. Yeah, if they don't want to pay the $50 to get in, they don't want to be in it, whatever the case may be, then we'll do an extra. But I might have to do that on social media because I don't know. I got to make sure. Maybe everyone's not listening live. I don't know. All right, 2 more.
All right.
2 more.
Wait, didn't we already say him?
Who?
Oh, sorry. Nathan Ramirez.
No.
No, he's a new one.
Nope. It hasn't given us any doubles. This is fire.
Nathan Ramirez.
Nathan Ramirez made it in. Straight
Straight
cash.
cash, homie.
Good shit.
All
right.
Is this the final?
Last one.
Oh, shit. I'm stressed
Last
out.
one. I'm stressed.
My butthole's sweating.
I'm so stressed. I'm stressed.
21 Pilots, stressed out. Again. Joey
He
Magana.
pulled it out at the buzzer.
Joey Magana.
Oh my gosh. How crazy. He just said he was sweating in the chat. He doesn't have to sweat any longer.
No more sweating.
There you go, bro. For that reason, you're in. Look at that. Skinner, I haven't even cracked the top 5. Philly Mayor, damn. Good luck to all the winners. I feel so bad for everyone that couldn't be in,
Yeah, no shit.
I just wish it just doesn't work that way. If you ever tried to be in a 20-team fantasy league, it's a nightmare. It's awful.
No doubt.
It's awful. There's nobody on the damn waivers. There's nobody in there. Holy shit. There we are. We have the list. Unless somebody cancels, Jay Nasty, Adam Eby, Brett Ginter, Javier Sanchez, Eli Soto, Jeff Kirby, Thomas Yee, Nathan Ramirez, Joey Magana. You'll be joining John King, Dal Palantonio, and myself. 12-team fantasy league. You can... Oh, yeah, here's what we'll do, too. If we don't finish the league, if COVID gets crazy and everything just gets nuts, I'm just sending everybody their money back.
Yeah.
I don't want to go I thought about maybe doing a 10-week rule or, if we complete 10 weeks, I don't want to do any of that. If there's not a definitive winner, I'm not going to put a title with an asterisk by it. I'm just not. We're not going to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
We're just doing the full season, or we're doing no season.
Yeah.
$50 each, or I'll give everyone their 50 back. They lose. So there's the winners. Congratulations to everybody that won. I am so sorry for the people that took L's. All L's, just like on sneakers for me. Conley.
I hate to laugh, but it's so true.
In the super chat. I'm sorry, Conley.
You're up on that one. You're shooting that L ball. I'm not shooting that L ball. Elbow.
Oh. I'll take that. That's all me.
Take that L on the way out.
Couldn't get it in. AP, shit's rigged. Oh, shit. Holy smokes, man. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Let's jump into...
it wasn't fun for the losers.
It wasn't fun for the losers. I still feel really bad. I don't even know how to transition out of it. It feels like a downer mood, except for all the people that are in. Yeah. For you guys, it's just two different, it's a tale of two cities, You guys are feeling that, while everyone else, they just dropped their last puck down Plinko, and they're feeling, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of, it's like that.
It is.
It's like that. But let's get into sneakers and Supreme. We got some Supreme in this week.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Pure Spectrum CBD. And I will let you guys know, Pure Spectrum CBD is doing double rewards. So you'll get double, what is it, 20% off?
20% instead of the 10.
You'll get 20% off, what is it, through midnight tonight?
Through midnight Mountain Time.
If you're listening on demand, fuck off. You can't get any discounts.
You're a loser, baby.
It's okay. I'm just kidding. If you're listening on demand, we still love the shit out of you.
Yeah.
But you just can't. If you listen too late, you won't be able to get the discount. But use the code MUP, PureSpectrumCBD.com. Receive double the amount off your order. You can do the pet CBD, the tincture, the salve, any of that stuff. They ship all 50 states. No marijuana in it. No THC. Strictly high quality CBD. PureSpectrumCBD.com, code MUP.
Love it. What do you want to start off with? You know what? I'm going to actually make that call today. So I took the L. I took the L on week one Supreme.
Question. Thanks.
Right? I took the L because remember I was at the dentist office. Dal at the dentist. Franchise hits.
Yes, I do.
Let me give you your stuff. Go ahead and give him the story actually while I grab it about your stuff.
I'm up in Mount Princeton. Before we leave to Mount Princeton over the weekend, me and my lady, I get an email saying my Supreme stuff is shipped. I'm like, sick. Water bottle came in on the day we left, Thursday, dude. Water bottle came in the day we left at the buzzer. Got super lucky. Supreme Cards told me that they were going to come in next week. They said they'd be here, which is this week. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll figure it out then. I'm chilling, having a good time, doing my thug thizzle. All of a sudden, I get an alert. Friday night, I come back from the hot springs. My phone's blowing up. I have an alert that my Supreme cards have been delivered. I'm like, what the hell?
Not shipped, delivered.
Delivered. What the hell is going on? I call up Dal, my emergency man.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out. I'm like, Dal, dude, you've got to help me out. What are you doing right now? I don't even care what you're doing right now.
I was at Home Depot.
Get over to my crib. Figure it out. Because this shit is sitting outside
of the
waiting
door.
there.
Exposed.
Yeah. The Supreme cards. And luckily, Dal Palantonio leaves the depot, goes over there.
Hauls ass. Hits
me back. He's like, dude, the pigeon has landed. The package is secured.
The bag is secured.
We're good to go. And he's like, dude, it was fucking raining outside.
Yep. the
thing is just sitting out there in the rain. The package could have been nightmare for me. But shout out to my man, Dal Palantonio, the real MVP.
Yeah.
Thank you for going to scoop that.
That's why I unboxed it, because I got it out of that wet box. I didn't want it to sit in that wet box and chill. So I unboxed it for you, unfortunately. So, there's that. But let me give you your Supreme stuff for week one. Here you go, sir.
Thank you, man. I actually, no. These are yours. I'm gifting these to you for going to pick up the stuff. Plus, I know you took an L at the dentist and didn't get to do something.
I heard you had an idea with the white glove treatment.
Yeah, we're just going to, anytime we look at a pair of shoes that are dead stock, we're just going to use the white gloves on the show.
Or especially that aren't ours.
Yeah, they may be someone else's. They may be one of us want to resell them on the cast. I know how it goes. You're over here eating these sticky-ass pies and shit, all this processed breakfast. You got some extra Twinkie juice on your hands.
Don't tell Robin.
Yeah. All that stuff, getting all over the sneaks.
You always gotta have a cheat day.
Yeah, now we're good, and we get no commercial breaks over here. We can't go wash our hands, so now we got we can give them the white glove treatment.
Yeah.
When we're looking at sneakers.
All right.
So I like that.
Let me let you unbox those if there is an unboxing of that sort. Let me get you on your camera here.
These are the Supreme playing cards. I was so looking forward to these because if you listen to the show, my dog chewed up my playing cards, and my lady and I have been playing a lot of cards since I got back from New York. I learned some new shit, dude. These are crazy. Like this, they look like a hologram.
Oh, they look stunning.
Did you undo the?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So there's no autofocus on it.
You maybe can just pull the brightness down just a tad. Actually, no, it's all right. Yeah, it's fine. On white stuff, it's a little more washed like that. But actually, no, it looks good. So yeah, dude. So the middle of these is like clear, but on here they're like hologram. They look like hologram.
I'm excited.
Oh, dude. Reminds me of an old school pack.
Oh,
You
dude.
dig?
Marlboro Reds.
Back in the day.
Oh, no. A real pack.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Marlboro Reds.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Camel Whites?
Yeah, look at it. It's like cigarette film.
Oh, yeah, dude.
This is like when
What do you call that? Cellophane?
Yeah, Camel Joe.
Camel Joe
Oh,
cellophane.
dude, these are so slick. One
Whoa.
false move, this whole deck would just go
Are they
slipping.
plastic or are they glass? Plastic.
Plastic.
Plastic. Oh, those are weird.
Dude.
Can you still shuffle them with that material?
Those are sick. I don't even care what anyone says. Those are so ill.
Those are
I just want to
fire.
I want to learn to do magic just so I can rock with these.
Yeah, you should be the new David Blaine. Take these to the Vegas Strip. Make thousands.
That'd be
Go live
ill.
with Ted in his basement.
Those are sick.
These are cool, dude.
Cool, they got the diamonds in the middle or the suit in the middle. These ones have on them. Oh, a little queen action.
Little queen. Yeah, it has a hard time focusing on that white.
Oh, why?
There it goes.
Oh, there we go. It was my fault.
Oh.
Looks good, dude.
Damn, those are cool, dude.
I like these a lot.
Can you shuffle them? Let's see you shuffle.
Dude,
With that weird material
are you
here.
kidding me right now?
Let's see what you got.
You know I used to work in Blackhawk as a dealer, right? All right, let's see. My shuffle skills. Shuffle is always fine. You know what's hard is the bridge. Once you try to hit the bridge.
Gotta hit the bridge.
You ready? Oh, a little fumble, but Dees.
That's actually pretty good. I was a little impressed. I hope Winger's not watching because he's like, oh, dude, franchise got the bug. It's Hold'em. All good. Dude, Poker Bros. Woohoo!
He wants me to play poker so bad.
So bad.
I just don't have any interest. I don't know why. Sports betting gets me excited. Roulette gets me excited. Craps table throwing a little dice, I get excited. Poker, I don't get excited at all. But as to quote Winger, you just gotta get the bug for this
You just
stuff,
gotta get the
man.
bug, fool.
Franchise.
Do you think these shits will get scratched if you drag them across the table?
I don't know. I
after?
was just thinking that, but I'm gonna use this shit. I'm gonna be playing.
I mean,
These are sick.
You just gotta do what you gotta do, right?
These are ill. These are really ill.
I think those. Hey,
Very happy with the
sick
purchase.
cop.
$18 cards, a quick 12 in shipping. No big deal. Just $30 deck of cards. No big deal.
I asked you about that. Did they raise their shipping by
I don't know.
$2? It
I
used
don't
to be
know.
$10.
I got hit for 12 because I got hit at $30. You know what? Now I'm gonna look that up in a second once you're doing something. I'll let you know for sure. But look at and they got the ill ass carrying case which unlocks on the side. Bam,
Nice.
bam. Bicycle Supreme joints. These are ill.
I think
very
that's sweet.
very ill.
So 18 retail. I think they're going for about 60, 70. Are they worth 60 or 70 if you have to pay resale?
No, I don't know. I mean, they're really cool, but everything's worth different to different people. For me, gosh, I couldn't justify that much for cards, but I'll pay
sure.
30.
30 all day.
I'll pay 30. Really, really cool.
Gotcha.
So pissed I forgot to go for the cards. Are you kidding me, Golden Knight?
Goldeneye, you are a Supreme guy.
Take that L on the way out.
He
That's
is
the only-
Mr. Supreme.
That's the only thing you needed, Golden Knight.
No, I think he got the flasks for sure. The hydro
nice.
flask.
Yeah, I saw he got everything. I'm surprised he missed the cards. Damn,
Did
Golden
it
Knight.
keep your hot stuff hot and your cold stuff cold? Did you notice any of that? Is it good? Is the hydro flask good?
Dude, the Hydro. I'm about to show you right now.
Oh, sick. You got
It's
it?
not called the Hydro Flask, by
Oh,
the
it's
way.
not?
The company that makes it is Hydro Pack. That's where you're getting confused.
Oh, I was way off.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
My bad.
It's okay. I just don't want people to think that it's a Hydro Flask brand. It's not. Hydro Pack. And it's not even Hydro. It's Hydra.
Hydra.
Hydra Pack.
That's a-
Hydra.
That reminds me of it. I think that's a Marvel movie, Hydra. They were fighting the Hydra, Team Hydra. I don't know.
There you go, Hydra Pack. So what happens, here's the Supreme bottle. Little Hydra Pack branding on the lid. Lid screws off. Very simple. You got a little handle right here. Very dope. To use the bottle, you just pull on that little tab at the bottom there. Boom. Whole thing pops open. Unscrew it. Dump your contents inside.
Your vodka.
Your water, whatever it may be. I'm just going to do a little transfer. There's not much left there.
Nice.
But yeah. And then the only thing is when there's a lot of water in it, it kind of gets like this. So you're just drinking like this little.
That is weird.
It becomes a two-handed ordeal.
To
drink water if you don't want to, because it may dribble out on your shirt. If you want to be more careful, 2 hands. 2 hands on it.
That's a weird look. I'm not a fan of that look. The two-handed drink like that, it's a little weird, but...
The whole point is obviously saving space.
Compact.
Yeah. The point is not for the look. The point is so you can just quickly fold it up. You guys saw how quick I did that. I mean, it just folds right into itself. This is great for vacation. If you think you like to take a water bottle to the airport on vacation, whatever, you're just traveling with a backpack, carry on, toss this in there.
Yeah.
Ching chang, sling slang, money in a thing thang.
Wada wada bing bang.
Wada wada bing
Bing
bang.
bang. What about BPA free? Does it have toxins?
No, it says on the package, BPA free.
Sick.
Of course, I don't have the package.
Because asking for a friend, aka Robin.
It says right on the package, dude, BPA free. Something else
actually
free.
compress it or undo it. Make it long. That's what she said. I think it says it on the side.
That's where it was. No leak guarantee. BPA plus PVC free. Upwards of 60 degrees Celsius and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Hand wash. So that's the information on the side there.
It's pretty sick. I like it. I don't like the two-hand drinking. That's the only negative I can think of.
Once you get a little low, once it's full, you're okay. Once you get down to here a little bit, then you kind of have to...
Gets a little weird.
Yeah, because the bottom, it's only like this much left, so you got to kind of...
Totally. Huh.
Tilt it out of there.
I like it.
Dig?
I like it. I think it's cool. I like it.
Yep, that's the water bottle, which I didn't even know I got. All of a sudden, I just received a shipping confirmation, and it said it was shipping to me. So, water bottle, playing cards, stickers that came in this pack.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Little fighter jet action.
I heard some people got like the digital camo Supreme box logo. I don't know.
What stickers came in the other one?
I don't even remember. They're probably still in there. I didn't look at the stickers.
Where's the stuff?
I left the package at home, or the box at home.
Oh, okay.
There's probably stickers in that box.
So you didn't bring the stickers?
I didn't. Damn it.
I
Sorry
can't
about
get this
that.
one to separate. Figure out what that is.
Oh, yeah.
I guess just open it. I don't know. But
it says, stay positive, supreme in spirit.
Lastly, the Supreme, what is this? Are these gardening gloves?
Oh, yeah, they're gardening gloves for sure.
White gardening gloves makes complete sense. I think these are pharmacy tech gloves.
Are they ribbed for her pleasure?
They are. They feel like those gloves you buy with the blue shit on them at Home Depot.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like a blue rubberized.
They got some grip.
Yeah, that's how these feel a little bit. These look like pharmacy tech gloves. Where's my lab coat?
That's true.
I'm in the lab, bro. Where's my lab coat?
Where's the Supreme box logo on your knuckles? Below
There.
your knuckles a little bit.
A little bit below.
Yeah, why did they make it white? I guess because the Supreme box logo
these are the
pops.
Supreme Mime gloves.
I'm in a box. That's pretty good.
Sorry, for the audio audience, I was just miming on YouTube.
That's pretty good. Supreme, stay positive.
Good.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
crazy.
So these are the, do we have any shoes we're using these for today?
We do, in fact.
Can't touch anything else with these, so shoes are it.
All right.
Are we waiting until the end for the shoes?
Yes, let's wait till the end.
All right, let me take these off.
You can
then.
take those off for now.
I don't even want to touch them. I don't even want to touch them that much with my regular hands.
I don't want you to either.
They gotta stay crispy.
Crispy.
We need a case for these. We need a special box we throw them in. That way they stay nice in there, and then we just open the box and we can each grab a pair out.
Yeah.
And then that's good.
Yeah, make sure our custodians that come here and pick up after us don't use them for their work.
Yeah.
You need to lock them up.
Hey, a little advice with the water bottle from GoldenEye.
Okay.
When it's flaccid, you got to do what you got to do.
Nice, GoldenEye. That's tight. Dude, I got a pair of shorts. The shorts that you were super disappointed.
way.
Dude,
Let's go.
hold on, real quick. I got to give the guy credit too, man. I can't act like I did
Oh, it was
this
from
myself.
the show? Somebody hit you with
from the show that listened, and they're like, "Yo, dude, here's the link. You got to go here and get them real quick."
Let's go. I love when people look out.
Dude,
like that.
his name is Matthias Klassen. So obviously, I think he's probably from the UK based off of the spelling of his name. But Matthias Klassen, thank you very much for sending out the link to BSTN saying the challenge court shit just dropped.
Thank you, Matthias.
And if you guys,
Really wanted to see these.
yeah, if you guys
That was so nice.
if you guys didn't tune into the cast, what happened was I ordered him from Nike, super pumped, ready to bring him in the cast. Franchise was dying to see him. He's like, dude, I got to see these things. I talked about how you don't need to wear boxers briefs with them. You just put them on and you rock it with the jock like that. You know what I mean? And you were disappointed that you couldn't see him. Long story short, I had a perfectly straight seam rip in the actual outer short. And
Of his pair, yeah.
And I returned it to Nike, and they had no problem taking it back. They still haven't given me my money back, but I was able to score another pair, so let me grab those.
Look at that. Thank you, Matthias. That's good shit right there, bro. That's really good shit. You got to grasp it, Dal. A lot of good jokes in here.
The flaccid jokes.
I'm with Dal. I'm out on the double-handed shaft stroking to take down some liquid.
That's what I saw. I saw, dude, when I looked at that, I was like, oh my God, it looks like you're double fisting a wang, or
Yeah. That's a big-ass fucking wang.
or you're getting ready to use the shake weight.
Oh, yeah. Either way, it's not looking good, right?
It's not good. That's not good.
There's just nothing you can do. It's not hard plastic, guys.
Yeah.
What
All
to
right.
tell you?
Let me hand these to you, and
It's
I'll
hard
kind of
compastic.
explain. Don't worry, my dick has not been in these yet.
That's good to know. Thanks, Dal.
Yeah. So I haven't
Really good to know.
I haven't worn these yet. You know what I mean? But when I do, you can go ahead and look at the liner. You can look at all that
Wow.
shit here. Let me get
These
it to your camera there.
Well, let me get these in front. These are
Dog, what do you think of these, man? These are so damn retro and sweet. I mean, I feel like Andre Agassi. I got to get the mullet back. I got to get the long hair. I'm dyeing it all blonde.
Dog, you could have been looking like Miley Cyrus if you would have continued growing that mullet. Did you see her little cut last night?
That was gross.
It was looking like Jan Brady, looking like the mom Brady. I mean,
I feel like I look way better than her with that type of cut.
looking like Alice, the house cleaner.
Oh yeah, Alice. What do you think of those, dude?
Pretty ill.
I think they're sweet,
Kind
man.
of jealous.
How lightweight is this outer short?
Really jealous, actually. Really jealous.
So cool.
Now that I've taken a look at them, though, I think you need to step in the other room for a second and throw these bitches on and come back in here
You think so?
live on the show. Yeah. Or
All
what are
right.
you doing?
I guess I'll do it.
We got to see how these go. What are you talking about?
Shit, man. Well, now you can't touch them after I'm done because
No, I'm not going to touch them anymore. I've seen everything I need to see. Now I want to see them on.
I guess I'll wear them for the rest of the cast.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Hold on, let me take the tags off because, man, if I'm not wearing any...
You're not trying to resell them, right?
No.
Obviously.
Well, yeah, absolutely. After I put my junk in there, they're probably worth more. Aren't they?
Crank.
Aren't those shits worth more here? Let me detag them because, dude, if I have one of these tags when I'm not wearing boxer briefs underneath these and one of these tags puncture my dick hole,
Yeah.
it's not good.
You're in some serious trouble.
Serious trouble. Robin would be super upset. She'd be, what happened? What's wrong with your wiener? Who did it?
What's wrong with your wiener?
What's wrong with your wiener? All right, man. Can you handle the show for like 35 seconds?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Of course.
I'm going to put it on you, and I'm out.
I got it under control. All right, Dal's going to go put on these shorts. I want to see what the hell these look like. I'm challenging him to bring them back in here. That's the whole key. You want to see what they look like. You got to see the spandex. I want to see how these spandex are popping out underneath the workout shorts. Would you guys cop these or no? I'm on the fence. I'm like, is that going to look really whack? Or is it like, it doesn't look the greatest, but the comfort overweighs that? Or is it like, the shit looks really, really dope and it's very comfortable. Makes complete sense to me. If you play tennis, they definitely make sense. But dude, I could see you going out in a day of golfing in those. Something. Let me get the main camera going. Yeah. There we go. Dal. No shoes. What?
I was trying to be quick, dog.
What do you think? How do they feel? First of all,
Oh, dude, I'm locked in.
Are they light?
I'm laced up. Yeah, lightweight. I feel like I could. These might be great for yoga.
dude, those would be good for cycling. Those
Any
would be
great
good for
activity.
tennis. Those would be good.
Yeah.
Would you go play golf in those?
Look at them shits, dude.
Maybe at the driving range. It's not really golf appropriate.
I think we should put Ted and Ern on these.
Yeah,
On the bike.
dude, for real.
Dude.
Those could be good for biking.
I feel good.
You feel
How's it
active?
look?
Ready to go?
I'm ready. I'm ready to do some. I should do some dunks.
I think you
don't
need to
know.
pull the spandex down a little more.
Oh.
They need to come under. Yeah, there you go. Gosh, you need to hit, dude. Failbeast, give this guy some quad tips. This guy's quads are so small that the spandex are like sliding up.
Yeah. See, my calves are big. I've got nice calves, but my thighs, my quads.
You got to get them squats going,
I gotta
guy.
get them squats with Robin. You know what
You
I
guys
mean?
got to get them squats going so the spandex ain't sliding up. Look at those shits, dude. Those are Those are pretty ill.
Pretty sick, huh? Man,
Those shorts will go well with the tee.
They feel really good, dude. Really good. Really pumped. They're tight, huh?
So these are bike shorts with running shorts over the top.
Correct.
Phil B said.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, Phil B.
Correct.
Good way to explain it there. Good way to explain it. Phil B said I only wear camo shorts. He likes that. And Joey Magana, no one's gotten a hand job in cargo shorts since Nam. Super bad. One of the classics. One of the all-time classics.
Nice.
I got the version that is just washed denim look, no spandex underlining. That's what Dallas
what
had
I
on
wore
today.
today.
That's
Hold
what he
on.
was rocking today. He was actually there he goes. You're fine. Just go in and grab it, whatever. He's rocking the or he was rocking these other shorts that we had that's or that the same ones you're talking about. Wash denim look. You showed those on the last cast, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
A couple casts ago. Yeah, those are fresh, dude. So same exact line. They came from the same line.
Yeah.
Same patch on the front. Looks like it, right?
These are just heavier, and the wash is different. Obviously, they're more of like, what would you call that material? Just like
This reminds me of like those dudes, like some the Jordan shorts that used to come like this in the late '80s. The ones he's wearing in the Gatorade commercials with the infrared spandex underneath. He's wearing like these, dog.
and they're cut short, dude. I don't know if hopefully nobody's looking at my legs the whole cast, but dude, they were creeping because they're cut really short, just like the 80s, 90s cuts, you know? So
it's
I love the challenge court drop. This was great for me. I think I'm going to pick up a couple more shirts. Like, this is a great drop. So
yeah, I think those are sick, dude.
Yeah,
I think
dude.
both of them are pretty ill. Nice. I like those, man.
Thank you, man.
Those are cool. I think I'd be down to cop if I didn't have to pay crazy prices. Did you pay resale on those?
No.
Wow.
No. So, paid retail. Retail was kind of expensive. I think retail was $80.
Oh, I was going to say 70, 80, huh? Wow.
$80, dude. Yeah. Whereas the other ones that I showed were 50 or 60.
Okay.
So without the spandex,
Right,
a
right.
little cheaper.
Little cheaper.
But these, man, these are versatile, dog. So
All right. Is it shoes? Shoe time?
it's shoe time. Should we get out our gloves?
Yes, let's get out the
'Cause
gloves.
These shoes are worth the glove treatment.
Let's get out our gloves.
I don't know what I'm going to do with them quite yet.
Wait, as a real professional, you grab the box, you put the box up here, you open the box the other hand, then you put the gloves on. That way you're not touching the box, shitting up the gloves, getting them dirty from the cardboard and everything else. If you're being a real profesh. I mean, if we're really doing it here.
I'm here to be a profesh.
If we're really doing it, you know.
I'm here for the profession. All right. Let me get one glove on here.
Yeah, you just open it like this.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Now we're ready to, because the paper doesn't matter.
Now we're ready to give the white glove treatment.
Now we're ready to check them out. This is great. This is absolutely great. This is probably the best free gift they've had in a minute.
This is exactly what the most underrated cast needed.
For us, anyway.
This is
Yeah,
it.
there might be people shitting on this gift. I think
People
the free
might be
gift-
complaining.
I think the free gift was great, and the fact that I copped two things, didn't even know I copped two things. You missed out because the dentist appointment. It worked out perfect.
Yeah.
Now we got two pairs. We would have had to go pay resale for another pair. A free gift.
Not good.
Let's go.
All right, so there wasn't a lot of hate, but there was some question whether these were Dallas's or not, because our homie Chris Roberts has helped us out with the cast quite a bit. Hold on, let me get the right camera.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, I can't touch.
Oh no, I know.
I can't change the
just thinking about
camera.
I was like, let me see. Let me try to navigate to a different page on my computer. Nope.
Damn it. Let's see.
I haven't touched anything else.
Well, you're going to show the shoe, so we'll just keep it on that. So the homie Chris Roberts came through with the assist on this. He was able to help me secure a pair because I sure missed on every fucking raffle. I was in 9 raffles for this.
9
shoe.
raffles.
Missed on all of them.
Nothing.
So what you're looking at here is the Nike Dunk SB Low. This is the Metacom toy / Bear Brick
Think we need
Dunk.
just a tad more light on this or no? Look at my
I think
cam.
we need some light for sure.
Look at the cam. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to take a glove off. Sorry, Dal. Did the best idea ever just turn into the worst piece of shit? Oh my gosh, we have so much fun here. All right, cool. That's a lot better.
How does that look, dude?
Looks better.
So let me tell you
Soul's a
what's.
little crispy,
So again, going back to it is again the Metacom toy group teamed with the obviously Nike with this to get the Bear Bricks. So obviously the Bear Bricks. You don't have any, do you? Do you have any Bear
No.
Bricks? No. That 100%, the 1,000%, all those different percentages. I think they're cool pieces. I guess that would be. I collect a lot of action figures, and it's interesting that I don't have any Bear Bricks. I just don't think they're cool. That's just my opinion. I don't need one for decor.
Dog, these are so lame. I'm sorry.
You think they're lame?
Dog, these are so lame. They're the exact same shoe. Everything's the exact same. There's no need to even pull the other one out of the box.
Yeah.
The exact same positioning of everything. This hair on here
is combed very nicely, I would add.
Dog, it's the exact same as the Animal Instincts, and everyone shitted on those.
Yeah.
Everyone thought the Animal Instincts were the worst.
Or they remind me of the Social Status Jordan 6 collab.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the pony hair on those
Pony hair,
bitches?
yeah.
Everybody hated that shoe, the purple and black joint.
Yeah.
This is the same fucking hair. Same pony hair.
Same hair.
And when I said pony hair, Robin got all pissed. What? Pony hair? I'm like, I don't know. It could be.
No, it's bovine hair. Remember, it says bovine on it, which is cow hair.
It's cow hair.
Yeah, so it's just cow hair. But the coolest part of this thing, I would say, is the insole. And
you can pop that.
So they have the laces. This is how the laces are attached too.
Yeah. So
the white laces are actually laced like through the black laces on the inside of the shoe. That's
very strange. I haven't seen that. But
cool. I'm not against it.
But white laces with the silver tips, black laces with the gold or brass tips.
Mm-hmm. There you go. And then the inside, you see the BR brick on there.
Mm-hmm. Bear brick. Sick.
Or bear brick?
Bear brick.
Yeah. I was doing BR kicks.
BR kicks. No, bear brick. Yep.
So I think that's the coolest part, and that's the really, I don't know, we talked about this when we showed the shoe, a missed opportunity for me. The way bear bricks are, I think they could have done something so much cooler than this. I think they could have used that metallic silver or gold or whatever, even if they wanted to use a shiny black, like all those things are super shiny.
Right.
Like,
especially the swoosh. Make that swoosh pop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That swoosh blending in, there's just too much bovine hair. There's too much black bovine hair.
What are these hitting for now?
On resale right now, they're going for about $450-ish. $400 to $450 in the size 10.5 that you see here.
Wild.
And they are not worth that. I'll tell you that right now. Luckily, Chris came through and gave me a price that I like a sore Peter, you just couldn't beat it. You know what I mean? So I had to take him up on that. So shout out to Chris Roberts. What is his Instagram? Is it at Tattoo Chris Roberts?
Tattoos by Chris Roberts.
Yeah, make sure and give him a follow, man. He is one of the best tattoo artists in town. Watercolor is his specialty. He is super great. And the guy is getting real plugged in with the community of sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having to use him now.
That's good. We need
this guy.
We need somebody around here to get real plugged in.
So, yeah, God, I know. We appreciate it.
Hilarious. Dude, nobody's really feeling him, dude. Nobody.
My thighs look pretty good sitting down.
What?
I think my thighs look pretty good sitting down.
Okay, Matthias.
I think you can call me Matthias. That's what I was going to say. Call me Matthias, fool. Shit looks good here. Hold up.
Shout out to Matthias.
Hey, I look like a professional bike rider.
Dog, you look like you're wearing a diaper with your spandex. What are you talking about? Professional biker. It's all wedgied in there.
It is. I know, man. I got excited talking about these shoes. You know what I mean? It's all wedgied in there.
Wow.
Please put these back.
Please change the camera.
All right.
Please turn your chair. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry, folks. Sorry, you guys had to see that.
Sorry, guys.
Not a fan of those. The bear brick was better. P.S. You fools are nuts with the gloves, Philly Mayor.
We're just taking care of everybody, you know? Now everybody trusts us with their shoes. If they want to send them in, know that we're going to give them the utmost care. Here at Most Underrated LLC, we give a shit.
Exactly. We give a shit about your sneakers.
That's our PSA.
Thank you for letting us show them.
You're welcome.
I need those for basketball. Nice pickup down the shorts, Jason Ramos.
Thank you, Ramos.
Good shit, bro.
Appreciate you, dog.
Good shit. All right. Do we have anything more that we need to show, sneaker wise, or anything else?
I think that's it.
That's it.
I think that's it.
All right. Back. Cool, man. Shout out to everybody that came through the chat today. Joined us, everyone that donated in the super chat. A huge thank you to my man John King for sliding through.
Yeah, super cool to hear him.
Good luck to everybody that won today in the Most Underrated Fantasy League this year. We'll be reaching out to you within the next day or two to try to confirm if Sunday works. I think Sunday would be the most likely to work for everyone.
Sure.
If that doesn't work for some people, we'll see if we can move it around. But I will reach out to all of you on social media or Patreon or whatever, and we'll go from there, and we'll try to coordinate. Magana, when is the draft? There you go. I just said it all. He's about to get all the info in a second.
Now, check this out. Also, what do you want to do if somebody says they can't make it or they can't come up with the money for the league? What's the next steps to try to maybe get somebody else
We'll
in?
keep that randomizer window open. We have all the names right there, so we'll just do it out on social media. We'll put it out on Twitter and Instagram on the story or whatever, and if we need to replace someone, we'll let you know, hey, we're going to replace so-and-so. We're going to do one more name. So everyone that is everyone that didn't make it, there's still a little bit of a chance you might be able to make it. If someone drops out, someone can't do it.
Yeah.
Something changes. They didn't
Money's
fully
tough
understand.
right now.
Yeah.
Money and time is tough right now.
Yep.
I get it.
Exactly. So there we go. That's how it's going to work. Appreciate you guys, man, tuning in. We no more breaks for now. We'll be back on Thursday. I'll reach out to everyone that is going to join us in the league. And shout out to my man Chris Roberts for the shoes as well. Got to give that shout out. PureSpectrumCBD.com. Save 20% using the code MUP only through tonight at midnight.
Midnight Mountain
Time.
You got it.
All right, fools. We'll see you guys on Thursday.
Appreciate all you fools. Thank you.